All right, no
You know what
talking.
else is great?
Something's wrong, I feel it circling like vultures around my brain. Couldn't see the danger in your eyes. Draw me in, got me spinning now like water to a drain. You were perfect till I realized you hadn't shown your face. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along. A siren serenade, you're ringing out your prey. Your lungs are wrecking, you know it's wrong. I was deaf to the ringing bells, wanting me to break, deafened by the sirens' soothing lies. I can't leave, I am in too deep, been sinking for a while, prisoner to the same thing I despise, devoted to a fake. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along. A siren serenade, you're ringing out your prey. Your lungs are wrecking, you know it's wrong. It's over, same story. You lose to love and glory. It's over, same story. You lose to love and glory. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along. A siren serenade, you're ringing out your prey. Your lungs are wrecking, you know it's wrong. It's over, same story. You lose to love and glory. It's over, same story. You lose to love and glory. Have I become a little too shy for love? I've been hurt before. All's fair in love and war. So I snuggle up close to the shell I'm living in. And if I let you in, another round begins. No, I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side.
Should I be scared? The feeling's so different now. You got me floating here, a feather in the air. Oh, but when the wind blows, will I tumble or sail away? Or would you have me stay? And what if I
confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side, by your side. I'm not afraid. We found something that'll never fade. We can be ourselves and figure out the rest along the way. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side. I need you by my side. I need you by my side. You think you've got my number figured out? A motive born in drought and brevity. And if I'm not the soul of your design, I blatantly decline your remedy. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine. I wasn't always just a single shade, a palette full of gray in reverie. And I can burn it brighter than the sun. I have a golden gun inside of me. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else. And if I fall behind, ignoring all the signs, and if I lose the fight, I still rage against the night. Don't box I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine.
What is up, everybody? Happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing good. Hey, listen, so today's been a strange day. All right, we're changing up plans a little bit today. I was either gonna stream Quiet Place or I was going to do an edited video, but I'm not feeling the best today, to be honest with you. I didn't sleep well again. My insomnia has been acting up. I have a really bad headache. And IGP wanted to record some Once Human, so and he was gracious enough to let me stream it as well. So we're gonna check out the new winter, or what is it, the Way of Winter update in Once Human. We're gonna test that out, explore that together. It should be interesting because first off, like I said, I have a headache, so I'm off my game for sure. And second, it's been a long time since we went back to Once Human, so it's been a few months at least. And there's a bunch of new mechanics and stuff, so I'm sure those are going to mess us up. I think IGP is still here with me. He's working on setting up and getting the game installed and doing some other stuff, so he'll join when he's available. I don't know. Are you still here, Andy?
Mm-hmm. Losing my mind, dude.
I think you're having a couple tech issues, right? Not else, but I like that. That was so perfect, dude. I can smell you.
Sling blade.
Ain't got no gas in it.
French fried potatoes.
This game looks to have some it's got a bunch of new monsters and creatures and stuff, though, doesn't it? But this place is supposed to be like super hard, chat. So I don't know if I'm ready. I know that I logged in, and as per usual, surprise, IGP we have accounts from the devs, so we already have some stuff and everything. But I was dying to the cold immediately, so I had to quickly teleport to an area where I wasn't dying. So I have a bunch of dead bodies over back where they initially stuck us in at that we'll have to go retrieve over here at the ice house camp. But first, I've got to figure out how to survive the cold. So I don't know. We're going to have to work on that. Dude, this guy looks eerily similar, though, to the character that I previously had, Indy.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
Maybe they watched.
Maybe they watched. They watched. They know. They like me. They like me. They really do. All right. Phoenix Locks has been a channel member at the cadet level for 13 months. Said another milestone of Skilly's shenanigans. Phoenix, you legend and rock star. Blurry figure blessings upon you. Am I back on the starting soon screen? What the fuck happened, dude? What is going on? What is up with all of my issues? I'm back, guys. Sorry. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Phoenix Locks with the $2 super chat as well said, for the IGP, this is going to be good. Also, beans. Beans? What? Beans? I like beans. Beans are good. Phoenix, you legend and rock star. Blurry figure blessings upon you. Thank you. All right, I got to figure out cold weather gear. There's so many buttons in this game. There's so much. There's so much content. I need shirts and things to cover me so that I don't freeze to death. Do I have anything? I have a bunch of materials. Do you remember how to make new armor, dude? 'Cause I sure as fuck don't.
You need an armor bench.
Yeah,
in a base.
Does any of this stuff have? So I got pollution resist. I got. Does any of this stuff have cold resistance? Like, how do I resist cold?
You don't look very warm.
I do not look very warm. I know, right? I can't move for some reason.
You're frozen. You went back to the starting screen again.
No, I didn't have Synergy scroll locked, so my dual PC setup.
Oh, right.
Oh my god. Did you see that? Holy shit, dude. I just blasted through those fucking... The deer. Look at the deer right there.
Blasted through what?
I just destroyed this like massive, beautiful...
I was telling you, you're on your starting screen again.
How?
You're pressing a keybind. You got to be pressing a keybind or something.
Yeah, probably. How? How does that keep happening? Okay, I should be good now, chat.
Oh, you killed a reindeer? You fuckhead.
Yeah, dude, I killed Santa's reindeer. I need meat, man. Meat makes you warm, right? Do you get the meat sweats when you eat meat? Yeah. Right? That's my plan to survive. Is to just get a bunch of reindeer meat and get the meat sweats, and then I won't be cold anymore and I can go wherever I want in the world.
So, what I'm doing now, I gotta reinstall the game once more.
Okay.
I went through my computer and I deleted every folder even if it was empty, that had the words once or human or both in it.
Okay.
Just in case it's like there's an error because there was an old folder or something.
Yeah.
But it sucks because I didn't really get to verify that my human folders didn't contain anything that I wanted to keep. It's
You
all
didn't
gone
get to
now.
verify that they weren't once human?
No. Well, because it was either. Were the conditions.
Either or.
If there were folders named human or
Can I
once.
not get up this? If they were if they were human or once. I got a thermal tower. Technology, manage, research.
Why are you
9
jumping up the stairs
technologies,
instead of
somewhere.
walking it, dude?
It wouldn't let me walk. That's why. I couldn't walk.
Freezing. Oh,
I
the
couldn't
thermal
walk.
tower. That's part of the scenario. Like you work with the community, and you got to build the heat to reduce the snow or some shit.
Got to build the heat to reduce the snow. Can I not turn it on though? How do I unlock technology?
Nah, dude, it's a community thing, dude.
Well, where's my community?
fucking off out of the snow, dude.
Papa
I
Possum.
was smart one.
Thanks for becoming a channel member at the engineer level. You're a legend and a rock star. Blurry Finger, blessings upon you. I really appreciate it. We also had Drew Clark, who purchased a My Heart Is in My Chest version 1 shirt. Drew, you absolute legend and rock star. Thank you for the merch perch.
Dwoo.
I really appreciate it. Dwoo. Thanks,
Dwoo.
man.
Thanks,
That helps
Dwoo.
out a bunch. Did I say Drew funny? How do I
No,
do
no,
this?
I'm bored.
You're I need you in game because I don't know what the fuck to do.
Shit, I wouldn't know
hungry.
either, dude.
I'm
They're
gonna
always
eat my
like giving
Spam.
us stuff, and it's just like, here, play the game, and it's like, okay, well, there's a million things we don't know still.
Yeah, we should
We never
probably
even
play the
beat
game
base
more.
game. Probably.
Oh, I'm feeling overstuffed, dude. I ate too much. I had too much turkey. All right, I'm also fully hydrated now. I got an axe too. Okay. It's cold. I need to figure out how to build a disassembly bench, find a suitable location, and press T to set up camp. All right, let's do that. Let's set up a camp, dude. What is that? Operation Chiron?
Like Helena Hudgens.
What is all this? Here's where I died a bunch, but if I go over there, we'll die. Survival manual. Maybe this will tell me how to survive.
Snow.
Dude, there's snow is everywhere. It's
I mean,
snowing.
the snow is everywhere.
It's snowing right now where I'm at. It's just not cold enough to make me freeze.
Oh wow, look at that, dude.
So, you hope Skilly is what's up, Mr. Diamante? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Paulo, good to have you. I hope you're doing well. Miss Paulo, if you're here, welcome. My mod, Mr. Diamante, says that he hopes I'm paying you for your time.
You are. in
I got
compliments.
I got IGP plier here today.
I got the most content on the continent and constant compliments. Give me confidence.
I have a marker over here, and I don't even know what it's for. If I look at my map, Onyx Tundra Chasm, I think I can delete that because I don't know what that is. Recommended level 10. Okay. All right. Survival manual. We got to learn about the cold. I got to figure out how to survive the cold. Survival. Here we go. Obtaining resources. Whims. Default. Cold. It doesn't tell us how to survive the chilliness, dude. I need a jacket, man. Building wiki. Powering territory. Instructions. Fish. Yeah. I want a field guide. Dangerous entities, building catalog, formula book, abundant wilderness. I just build like a fire somewhere. Ooh, I got stuff to claim. There we go. All right. Oh my God, I got a lot of stuff to claim. It feels like they picked us back up where we had our characters up to the last time. Because some of this stuff I'm claiming are tasks and stuff that you guys that we completed in the last videos.
You put the new account number in, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the top
sure?
right, you click. Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, for sure. I have a bunch of stuff. There's no way I didn't. No way. Snow and fire. You've gathered enough materials. Now it's time to build a survival campsite. Okay. World tasks. Punitive measures.
I sound like I'm
fire.
stone tired and sick. Pretty much. All three.
Are you sick too?
I don't know. I lost my
Yeah.
voice. I think it's because I was yelling a lot.
You were yelling a lot?
I streamed for like 5 days straight and then went on vacation and yelled. So,
Why were you yelling? Who were you yelling at?
well, it was just exciting times.
You did a fan meetup, didn't you?
I did.
Didn't
Well,
announce it?
we. Oh, for me, no.
No.
We did it for the cast of Hocus Pocus. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm jealous of that. You got to go meet the cast of Hocus Pocus.
And guess what I fucking did, dude?
What did you fucking do?
So we got all the kids got a poster signed by Max and Allison,
Uh-huh.
and then Ice and Jay, the two bullies.
Uh-huh.
We got them all signed, addressed directly to them by name in posters. So we were traveling, obviously, and we didn't want the posters to bend, and they were kind of large, so we didn't really have like a place to store them carefully. So we had to roll them, and I used some scotch tape on the back, and then one of the kids' hair ties, one of the black kids' hair ties, because they were thicker, to hold it together. And then we're traveling through, you know, Uber to Uber, and eventually when we're leaving, I'm holding it because I can't put it in the suitcase because it's going to get crumbled.
Oh, no.
We stop. We eat at every airport. Yeah, you know where this is going.
I feel like I do, but keep going. Oh, God, no.
So we stopped to get something to eat, and then we're realizing that they're boarding already, and time had flown by, so we're all in a panic. And then both myself and the wife look over the table. Nothing's left. No one left their wallet. No one left their keys. We always do this every time we're with the kids because there's just so much shit, right?
Right. Yeah.
We always like triple check.
Okay.
And then neither of us clocked the fact that we went on board, stored all of our shit, even the kids. Nobody realized that we did not have the posters.
Camp's looking nice, I have to admit.
So it was such a yeah,
Dude.
The thing is, I called immediately when we landed. It was only an hour flight.
Okay.
So when we landed, I realized it as we got. I'm like, holy shit! And then everyone else is like, what? And then one of my kids was particularly mad at me, like I did it on purpose. But
Always.
but then I called the restaurant we ate at. And I was like, hey, this is the table we sat at. We were in a rush. Did you guys see anything? And then the guy even offered to check the trash. And he checked the trash. There's nothing there. They didn't see any signs of it. He took my number and will call me if he ever hears anything. I called Lost and Found of that particular gate for that particular
Like, for example,
airport. They didn't hear anything or see anything. I called the airline to see if they had any insight from their people that collect lost and found stuff. Nothing. I called the gate at the airport I landed at. I called everyone. I went in and I eventually got a hold of the airliners for the airport that I landed in.
Yeah.
They said one of their people that was in in the area saw someone walking off the plane with the exact item that I described. Now, and they said they just saw it when I called them, because if I did lose it on the plane, which I don't even remember bringing it on the plane, to be honest. Now that I'm thinking about it, that means that they would have just found it and we were in the back. Like there were 6 of us, so we were just like, you know, we don't do first class or any dumb shit like that. We sit with everyone.
You sit with all the plebs, all the sheeple.
Yeah, we'll go to the back if we need to, because it's ours, and the kids are closer to the lavatory in the back, so it doesn't matter. So anyway, so there could only be possibly 5 people that could have taken it, because if we left it in our seats or in the overhead, everyone in front of us left before we left. So
right.
Or it was one of the pilots, or the pilots, or the co-pilots, or the stewardess, whatever. But I feel like they would have said that if it was. But anyway, so then I was like, okay, I went to the airport police. I said, look, can you look at the because the value of these things are a lot more than I could probably calculate, because it's like Hocus Pocus is such a cult thing, and these actors are still doing this stuff, and they're like, it was very popular. Like the amount of people that they were there was insane. That paid for VIP tickets and everything. It's crazy.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, the value, I mean, it's definitely like more than $1,000. 4 posters directly signed by all the like. Come on,
Yeah,
it's got to
yeah.
be like, so that's worth opening up something and with the. And they're like, well, we can't really do anything, and he gave some excuse as to why they can't check the like cameras to see who took it.
Wow.
But but that's the thing too, is like how many other people may have gotten posters from anything, not even just the Hocus Pocus event, from where we were. Like it was in Salem, like obviously like it could have been any poster from any store or any event that was happening for Halloween in Salem at that time, and just so happened to also have like a black like rubber band or a hair tie around it to hold it together, because that's what everyone would do if they're traveling with posters. So I don't know if that's actually what happened, because I don't even remember bringing it on the plane. But we've been checking eBay too, because like, you know, these people, because it's written out to specific people, it doesn't really hold like personal value to them anymore.
Yeah.
So they would probably sell it. And we've been checking eBay and nobody, and we would just be like, hey, if someone's, can we meet up for this exchange?
Right.
So I could beat their ass and take it. With the police behind me, of course. The police will be there when we arrive. But yeah, I was telling the airport police too, I'm like, I wanted to go to you guys because I don't want to be the guy that's like, I see them with it and then I just go beat the shit out of them and then I get in trouble. You know?
Right.
So I was like, I'll let you guys know. And then, you know, because I think like on first impression, like police are already hesitant to talk to me because I'm just such like a big, scary looking dude.
Oh, because you mean, yeah, because you're big,
I got resting asshole face and I got those sharp eyebrows and
because
right now I got, you know, long hair and a long beard, 6'2", 6'3". I think people are like, okay, this guy might be causing trouble. I'm like, look, I approach all this shit and I get pulled to the side from TSA all the time for random shit.
Yeah.
And I know it's because of the way I look and my olive complexion. I know that's why.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not stupid and I'm okay with that. Sure, whatever. You know, you want to make sure everyone's safe, and you've had a bad history of people with a little bit darker skin ruining air flights for people, you know? So, whatever.
Hey, man, they pulled me aside one time because they swore up and down that
you came from a cave where Dracula lived?
Yeah. No, because because they swore that I had cocaine residue on my hands.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that story?
I remember that. That's fucking crazy.
I can't imagine having any sort of melatonin in your skin. They probably just immediately pull you over.
Melatonin? You mean melanin?
Melatonin. You know, melatonin is the stuff you go to sleep. Did I mention I have a headache? You bypassed my Mexican joke though. I'm sad.
Wait, I missed it. What?
You said you know I always get checked at TSA, and I was like, because you're Mexican.
Oh. Yeah. No, it's just the olive complexion. I guess to some degree. Like, I kind of look like the guy from Bloodywood a little bit. He's a little heavier than me, but the main guy, the screamer.
The one who sings in Hindi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the bald guy, right?
No, certainly not, dude.
Well, yeah, I didn't think. I was gonna say.
Like,
you're
I don't
like
think there's a
not
single
bald at
aspect
all.
of that
You're
guy.
like-
I don't think there's a single aspect of that guy that matches me at all. There's nothing.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. So you mean
right.
Okay.
I give up on this fucking once human shit, dude.
It's not
still doing
working?
it. Nope.
What? I need you.
I know.
What am I supposed
trying.
to do?
I'm fucking trying,
I need
dude.
you. I need to build a base. I can't figure out how to gather polar peppers to resist the cold. Gather spike tomatoes to resist the cold. Gather and consume sunny ginger to resist the cold. Well, where do I get this shit at? Where's the sunny ginger and the other shit and the stuff, man?
Honestly, dude, this might be.
This might be what?
Too difficult, man.
What do you say?
Like, what
You
do they
can't
want
get
us
it
to
working?
do? Like, that's the thing too. They recommend you start. You're getting tons of screen tearing, by the way, on your stream.
No way.
I just want to let you know.
Don't say
Yeah.
that. No.
Look around real quick, like back and forth,
Hold on.
not up and down.
You're lying to me. I'm not seeing shit.
Maybe not on your OBS, but God, how far behind on the stream am I?
Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's on low latency. It should only be 5 to 8 seconds, roughly. Should only
I'm
be.
gonna back it up and go frame by frame.
What's up, Kaizen? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. I hope you're doing good. I see
Oh, you
everybody
can't do-
filtering in.
Can you do frame by frame? Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Okay. I'll show you just so you know. It's not incredibly noticeable, but it is something.
Well, now you're scaring me. You guys.
I'm not scaring you. I'm
You are
showing.
scaring
It's
me.
happening. I'm showing it to you.
Oh, I
Here.
gotta go to my settings. Where are the fucking settings?
Good luck, dude. You know how long it took me to fucking resolve that issue?
Hold on. What do you mean good luck? This is great so far.
Yeah, I sent you a pic.
What the fuck? I have a 2 PC setup. Why is any of that happening? Am I
mismatch?
back on my starting soon screen? What fucking? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Everybody, calm down. Everybody,
Are
calm
they trolling
down.
you? That's fucking hilarious.
No. I saw it on my preview window for my control room for my stream, but the preview was like way behind. You know.
Yeah,
It was like 30 minutes back or whatever. I should probably check out.
Yes,
where's my
Bernice.
graphics
I'm
settings.
working on the video now. Hopefully releasing today.
What? Quiet Place?
Quiet Place. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to play that, but I'm gonna play it Saturday night. But I'm so worried about like not being able to talk and like people actually.
No,
caring.
dude. We have it pretty much all the way there. You just got to figure out why it's duplicating on your voice.
Yeah, I don't know if I have time to figure that out between now and then though. Where the fuck are the graphical settings? Like, how do I change
Graphics.
No.
The top.
No, I know, but there's the performance right here. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
All right. Unless I gotta reload shaders when I do that.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck to do. Maybe I'll restart my PC and try one more time. I'm not reinstalling the game though. That's the 4th time I've installed the fucking 60 gigabyte game. I'm good.
What?
My fucking internet service provider is gonna call me and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
No, they're not. Fuck them.
Yeah, you're right. They never call.
Don't you have business? Don't you have business?
No.
You don't have business?
No. I don't need it to be.
Should I have super resolution on? I don't even know what the fuck that is. I'll put it on.
You
I'll
not
put it on
talking
balance.
killed that game for me. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Like, you're not interested in the game anymore because Skilly didn't talk?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I knew people would say that. Killed that game for me. Oh no, I ruined the game for somebody.
I don't understand what that
so
means.
dramatic.
Yeah, like, isn't that what would happen if you played the game on your own and didn't use a mic because you're not a content creator? Like, isn't that exactly what would happen? There would be no extra people talking. It would just be quiet. It's called a quiet place, right? Like, are we following?
It's called a quiet place.
Oh God, who said boohoo? Oh, that's like triggering.
Boohoo is triggering.
That's what they said. That's what they said when during the Angela scene in Silent Hill 2. I banned that person immediately. I don't know the context of this boohoo.
No, they're saying boohoo in response to the person.
No,
who said
I
it.
know. I'm
Yeah,
just
for
saying
them.
it's like
Black Wolf's
like
okay. Black
trauma,
Wolf's
dude.
been in here a while. That's what I knew. It
Black
would be
what?
Black Wolf. That's Black Wolf CC. That's who said that in the talking.
Black
back.
what?
Black Wolf. Are you making fun of my hick accent, you son of a bitch? You've known me long enough to know how I say wolf.
See, you just said it though. Say it.
You
Just
want
say
me
it
to?
like that.
That's because I stopped.
You know what it reminds me of?
I slowed myself down and I enunciated it more.
Wolf.
But if I'm talking normal, my normal hick accent, I just say Black Wolf.
Yeah, but it's not woof. Like accent would be like saying
That
it
is
like
an
vowels
accent. That's
differently.
how I talk.
That's
That
not an
is.
accent. You are leaving out a letter.
I'm not leaving out a letter. That's just how I
You
talk.
say black wolf versus black wolf, where there's an L.
Look, if I
Wolf.
slow down, Black Wolf, I can say it.
Just say wolf fast.
Wolf.
There you go. See, you did it. It's
No.
not what. That's
No,
right. That was
it
right. I
still
heard the L.
sounds- No.
Well, okay.
No,
Hold on.
no,
Say
no, no,
how do you
no.
say both?
What do you mean? How do I say both?
Both. Like
Both.
you and me both.
Both.
You say both with an F?
I mean, kinda.
Okay. Well, I thought you were gonna say both.
I did both.
Both. Okay.
Do I, say
thought
it right?
I thought it was gonna be a both thing.
I honestly think I've gotten worse talking since making content because I can't say one letter without 30 people fucking just jumping on it right away. And then I get in my own head about everything that I say. And I can't talk right.
I thought it was going to be like an explanation where, like, when you worked professionally, you had to have a certain way you talked to customers, so you had to speak properly, and now there's no expectation for it. But no, I like that answer way better.
I want to point out, I was in, maybe it was because I was middle management, but I want to point out I worked in corporate America for 10 or 11 years, and listen, I think it's a failure of society on how I talk, because I'm going to tell you, all through my entire school career and all through my entire professional career, not a goddamn person said anything to me about pronouncing words incorrectly. Seriously, nobody said anything. I got an English degree from a very prestigious U.S. university. I wrote papers that got published. Nobody ever corrected any of my pronunciations on anything.
Well, I think the spoken is different. If you're writing stuff, it's different, right?
I read poetry out loud at English events. Nobody ever said shit. I started streaming. All of a sudden, I've got hundreds of people yelling at me. Did he just say woof?
Oh, dude, you're gonna get it now that you're.
Oh, I know.
You said all of a sudden.
Yeah.
See, I used to say that too until I got a lot of shit for saying it, and then I started saying all of a sudden because that's apparently how it's supposed to be.
I've had this rant before too. Like we talked. I had a lot because I have an English.
Setch, yes, I've seen his English degree. Yes, I can vouch for him. Yes, he does have a creative writing degree. I was friends with this man since we were kids.
I have an English degree from a major university with a major in creative writing and a minor in professional writing.
And he's not lying about it being a major university either. It's a huge university.
I've had this conversation before with people on stream. This is like a huge side tangent. Sorry guys, I know I'm in setting here. But I also, too, I had to take like a couple in creative writing. We had to take a couple of like literally dialogue classes on how to write dialogue, if you're writing a story. And the thing that like myself included, like a lot of us had to unlearn is that when you're writing dialogue, you're not going to write it the way you would write a paper or the way you write the rest of the story, because written word is not how people talk, right?
No.
They talk differently. They use different phrasing. They shorten things. They use slang, right, etc. And so, like, I'm speaking on stream, and sometimes people will correct my grammar or correct this and that, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a person. I have a cadence to how I speak. I pronounce some things, not technically academically correctly, right? And all that stuff. If I slowed down or thought about it more, I could probably pronounce them better, but that's not the way. Like if you just meet somebody, at a basketball game, they don't talk to you grammatically correct, right? They talk to you. There's a difference between what I learned in colleges. There's a difference between conversational English, written English, and then there's even a step further, academic English, right? Like English at a professional or higher level, right? There's a huge difference. And, and there's regional, like the U.S. is so big, and there's differences between UK English and American English, right? And everything else. So,
yeah.
And I am a big byproduct of, my parents really well. My parents were the biggest hillbilly hicks ever, weren't they? I mean, yeah. Yeah. So my parents, I was raised in a household that did not speak correctly, did not speak proper English. So, and that like rubs off on you when you spend 20, 25 years in that environment.
Yeah.
So,
this whole thing reminds me of that video. Did you ever see it where this girlfriend is trying to get her boyfriend to speak without a Southern accent? And she gives him the phrase, "The dog licked the oil," and everyone laughed.
Yeah.
And he had the hardest time saying it.
Yeah.
"The dog licked the oil," and everybody laughed, is how he said it. And then he would say, "The dog licked the oil."
The oil.
Because Southerners say oil.
Like, yeah, like two great examples that I use a lot is the word sheriff, which I just said correctly, I know how to spell it. I know how to spell it properly. I know how to phonetically spell it. I know what the word means. Why did my camera change? It shouldn't have. I know all of that, right? And like I could teach someone how to say it properly. But if I'm not thinking and I'm just having a conversation with a friend or I'm just talking on stream, I say the sheriff.
Sheriff.
Like, yeah, the sheriff. But that's
Sheriff.
like because my parents
naked.
and my family, my parents and my family and how I was raised, like that's how everyone around me spoke when I was learning to speak English, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Do you say water or water?
I say water. I
Water.
say that one correctly, yeah. So but anyway, yeah.
No, 100%, dude. Like, look at my tweets. I don't talk like that. I mean, I do, kinda. But yeah, I mean, like, if I was just saying that in casual conversation, there would be way less words.
I do
I
pronounce.
like to get my thoughts out.
I do flub a lot of words, though, too. I think part of it, too, is my brain. You and I have talked about this outside of content. My brain moves really fast internally. And
Yeah.
I'm just trying to do, like, stream of conscious, just, like, for commentary purposes, just, like, say what comes into my mind.
Yeah.
And I don't think my mouth keeps up with my brain very well sometimes. I find it absolutely hilarious, though, that there's a large subset of people out in the world who just think I'm like some bumbling idiot who doesn't know his own ass crack from his mouth. It's great.
Yeah.
So I found some spicy tomatoes. Or sunny ginger, I'm sorry, and spike tomatoes. I need polar peppers and sunny ginger. Oh, sunny ginger. So I guess the game chat is trying to acclimate us to the new cold weather mechanics by having us collect stuff that we can use to craft items to be able to resist the cold. Dude, you gotta be able to get in here, bro. I don't know that I need copper or anything else like that. There's a fine line between your ass crack and your mouth. There is a fine line, yeah. Yep, you are absolutely right. I see more sunny ginger. What the fuck does a polar pepper look like? 'Cause I have no fucking clue, dude.
You probably get that from the north.
The meal may not be high cuisine, but it's just what we need.
Right.
They changed the way V
Now,
talks.
Let's move on.
Why did they change the way V
Clothes,
talks?
Shoes and hats will help you cope
Oh, no.
with the cold. We'll need more material to craft winter gear. Go scavenging. Did you see
Are
any
you
abandoned
okay, buddy?
buildings nearby?
I'm just over this, dude.
So have the children forgiven you for losing their poster?
Yeah.
Okay.
Posters, plural.
Posters? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
How much did you have to pay for those?
It's a tickets, but it came with a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Like, we got to watch a screening of Hocus Pocus with all the cast members in the front doing live commentary.
Ah, okay.
I don't know if you remember the movie, but
Yeah, I
the
just
two
watched it
bullies,
recently.
yeah, Jay and Ice, and he's like, "This is Ernie." He's like, "Told you, my name's Ice."
Yeah.
And then he says, "This is Ice." And he turns around, he's got ice shaved in the back of his head. So the actor that did that role, he got Max's actor to shave the back of his head to say Ice, and we saw that live. That was funny.
I love that people, I think we talked about this before. I love that you could do like a cult movie like Hocus Pocus. And now those people's jobs are basically just to go around and do these conventions and stuff, right?
Well, that's not
based
their
on-
jobs anymore. They're doing it on their own accord.
Oh, they are?
Like this, yeah, Max and
I
Allison,
mean, they're getting paid for
the
their,
actors.
that's their job. They're getting paid for the convention appearances and stuff, right? Like
No,
they're not there for free.
this is not no, it's not an official Disney. No, they're absolutely there on their own dime. Yeah.
No. No, I know Disney's not paying them, and I know the people who made Hocus Pocus isn't paying them, but they're getting money from that event.
Right,
Like,
when they sell tickets. Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah.
So I mean that they're freelance, but they're earning money from it. They're not there just because
Okay,
they're
I
like,
see what
we
you mean.
love
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
You
yeah.
see what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a very grassroots event though, because it's
Right.
strictly for the cult following. But yeah.
I'm carrying too much stuff, and I need to be carrying less stuff. 561 out of 366. I gotta build a house, dude. I'm gonna go back and build it. I need a house. I need chests. I need to dump all this.
You should just play something else, because this ain't happening, brother.
I should play something else. I don't
it.
have a thumbnail for anything else.
Oh, we'll just keep playing this then. I mean, you build up, get enough items so when we do play and record.
Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, this will just be prepping for when you and I actually do.
Yeah.
Hunt reindeer to acquire reindeer hide. Okay, I've already done that. Use animal hide to craft cold resistant gear on the armor crafting tab at the camp. Okay, hold on. Ooh, unlocked reactor and thermal tech tower 1. What the fuck is this following me? What are these goddamn butterflies, dude?
You know what I'm gonna try?
What are you gonna
I'm
try?
gonna install it on my recording PC, and then when it's done installing, I'm gonna copy and patching. I'm gonna copy all the files over to the other PC.
Look at you, you fancy bitch.
Yeah, we're gonna get this shit done. And by the time this is all done, we ain't got time to record.
I could stick around a little bit later till like 6 maybe or something. There's no soccer practice or whatever
finish
else.
This video, brother.
What video you gotta finish?
I get in a quiet place. I gotta put out something. It's been a week.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
Right. Everybody's
plus I'm
being
late.
Everybody's being quiet about it. You don't have to worry about it. That was
Funny.
that was a really
man.
bad dad joke.
You funny man.
Use animal hide to craft resistant gear on the craft gear on the armor tab at camp. There's no cold resistant gear here. This is all pollution resistant though.
You're pollution resistant.
I'm trying to follow the tasks that the game has given me, and it's not. I'm gonna build a house, dude. Fuck it. I was lost, but now I live here. Build menu, right? B.
No, Black Wolf. Salem,
so.
Massachusetts. Yeah, where the Salem witch trials took place.
Oregon.
Salem, Oregon. I guess there is one there. I don't know.
Oh yeah, there's Salem, Oregon, but yeah, I don't know. Did they burn witches at the stake over there? How do I place my tower down? Do you remember?
Hey, when you logged into NetEase, did you use the same account, social media account that you used previously? Or did you create a new one?
I used the same one. Yeah, I used the same one. I used the SkillyMcFilly Facebook, which I don't use for anything.
Sick, brother.
I think. What is this marker over here? It tells me to go underwater and freeze to death via hypothermia.
They said you hide your southern accent really well.
I hide my southern accent. Am I southern? I don't think I'm southern.
Well, no, they're saying because you keep saying that you have a hick accent.
I do have a hick accent, but it's not a southern hick accent, is it? I don't know. You tell me. I'm always conflicted onto whether or not I'm southern.
Where we grew up, well, yeah, like where we lived and where we grew up is technically considered southern.
Okay.
So
what about where my family's originally from?
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider that southern?
You're gonna have to type that to me. I don't know if I'm 100% on that.
No.
I think I know, but I don't want to say it.
Yeah, you can't say it. Yeah, but hold on. There.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. 100%, dude.
Oh, you think it is? Okay.
No, I don't think it is. I think that's what everyone says it is.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I'm southern. I didn't realize.
Yeah, I think some people like drive the idea of southern back to like the Civil War
Georgia
times.
and Atlanta and back to the Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War times. But like during that time, I mean, there was, we were missing a lot of states. So you can't really say that. So I mean, I feel like modern southern. So also people's like misperception of like southern United States or Southern America, like not Southern America, but Southern United States stuff is like white hillbillies in wife beaters and shit, But like I don't think people realize like how much like the South is a cultural thing for all races that live in the South.
Yeah, well, it's different. My family is very much more like mountain people, right? And like we're not like the Georgia, Swate and that kind of stuff. Like that's not my family. So that's why I feel like in media and movies and stuff, like Southern is portrayed as like that, right? and that's definitely not like my ancestry and family history, right? So
Yeah, Ty said I wouldn't call Skilly Southern.
yeah, I think IGP's right. Like technically, if you were gonna regional classify me and my family, it's probably the place we fit the closest. But I'm not.
No. Yeah,
Not
I wouldn't say you don't.
know.
You're not of that culture.
I'm not of that culture.
You're just of the remnants of it from your family. But I think that comment's funny because it's like, unless this person knows who you are and where you're from, to say I wouldn't call Skilly Southern is kind of funny to me.
I'm a weird hybrid of stuff because my family is definitely like hickish hillbilly, but I grew up in a bigger area and bigger city, same area and place that you did, and I grew up like
Skilly is of the hill people. Sorry,
I am of the hill people. Yeah, it's a correct statement. But I grew up like very like obviously I like technology and computers and games and stuff like that, and like
Southern progressive.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm a weird menagerie of like I'm an amalgamation of just oddities and strange things.
Yeah, well, that's the nature of the United States.
Yeah,
honestly, if you're not in like the deep South,
I would say
things change.
Let me put it this way: if you put me in the deep South, or you put me with people who are traditionally considered Southern, I would be honest, I would feel uncomfortable.
like bayou shit or
I would feel
Texas?
out of place. Yeah, I would feel out of place because it's not like I don't have a connection to that. And I also kind of I used to feel out of place when I visited my family in the mountains and stuff. I was like I understand.
We have the same family in the mountains.
We do have the same family. Yeah. Aren't we like third cousins technically?
Yeah, it's like third or fourth cousins. That's funny.
I don't know if we've ever told anybody that.
I don't think so.
But yeah, like I could relate to them because I did my family and I did a lot of the same activities as them, but I didn't live in their area, so there was this weird disconnect. But then I also never really fit in with. I'm having some visual glitching. I never really fit in too with a lot of the people that in the area that you and I grew up in because my family was a lot different.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was I had a weird upbringing. It was weird. Not weird in a bad way, just weird as in then my family and my internal family culture was different than where I grew up, but it also was different than the place that my parents and grandparents came from because we lived in a different. It was strange. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
How do you pick up your fucking terminal?
You should just hide it, like Eminem does. Like when he mispronounces things, it's on purpose to make things rhyme.
Oh,
you need to find a reason. You need to find a reason, like it's a joke or something,
Oh yeah, I do that all the time.
And then no one can give you shit because they're just missing the context. It's a double entendre.
Oh, it's funny though because of the product of my upbringing and who I was brought up by and where I was brought up and stuff. People mislabel me because of different aspects of how I come across all the time. Like you said, I think that's a pretty spot on thing. People who meet me for the first time, they wouldn't label me as Southern at all. But then when I start to talk about to them where I come from and stuff, they might start to say, yeah, you're a little bit Southern. But initially I probably wouldn't give that impression at all. Right?
Yeah.
So anyway,
I agree.
It's weird. I'm a weird mutt.
Yeah, we all are, dude.
Yeah.
We have similar family histories.
We do.
At least on my mom's side.
We do. I mean, your dad's from another country, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole different culture. They eat off the dirt sometimes, dude.
What'd you say?
They eat off the dirt sometimes, apparently.
They eat off the. Hey, I have a family eat off the dirt too. What are you talking about? How do I get my fucking territory thing out? This is gonna be one of the weirdest streams I've ever done. It's just like a podcast between you and me. That's all it is. I don't know how to get my fucking.
Whoa, we're just giving the people what they want.
Move territory. Oh yeah, you're right. A lot of people have asked for a podcast. You're not wrong.
Speaking of Eminem, dude, I'm so sick of the Eminem hate. I know.
I think I'm tired of Twitter.
There? Of course there is.
There is. Okay.
Of course there is. Yes.
Why do you
his
think
new
that
album? his new album, The Death of Slim Shady, was a fantastic piece of art, and people just shit on it, dude.
Why do they? I haven't like delved. I've listened to the album. I haven't delved deep into what people are saying online.
Well, they just keep, they just call him corny, and he's like outdated or whatever. Or his beats aren't like, no one's playing his music on the radio or in the clubs or whatever. And it's just like, I don't understand. That's like saying like, God, you know, I go to this nightclub and they never play Metallica, dude. It makes me think that Metallica's not even good.
Well, I
like,
mean,
why isn't he been playing in the club? It's like Eminem is not a beat. It's not a club music maker.
Yeah.
He's a lyricist.
Eminem is also like, I'm not down. I'm not saying he's not relevant, but he's also 52. Like, what are they Are they expecting him to like be of the new age? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
He's,
well, I mean, dude, he's still
the fuck is my territory?
he's still the best.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not saying.
No,
He's
I know.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I know
like,
you're not saying that, but yeah, it's just, well, people also, like, a lot of the stuff was him talking about people trying to cancel him for things that he's saying, but he's been dealing with that his entire career. Like, people were doing this shit for the crazier shit he was saying way back in the day.
Wow.
And
he does say
it was way worse.
He does say some crazy stuff. Not that I disagree with him. I'm just saying he does say some crazy stuff.
But
whose campus is
Mr. Diamante's trying to get his moderation taken away.
What's he saying? Eminem sucks.
Eminem sucks. No, he's just, and then Gen Z's like response to that is like, we don't even care. Like, no one's trying to cancel you. It's like, yeah, but they are. Like, just go look at Twitter. Like, if it's not people saying that he sucks, it's the people that are getting offended by every little thing he says. It's crazy.
Yeah, the internet's so negative nowadays.
I know.
Like, they should go spend time commenting on and propping up the artists that they like, than not trying to.
Like, have you listened to Fuel like intently on that album with Jid?
Fuel? What? What are you talking
From
about?
Eminem. You said you listened to the Death of Slim Shady album.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Fuel. Did you like pay attention to the lyrics for that one?
Yeah, but I'm not with it today.
Right.
Where are you going with this? I'm
I was
trying
just
to
saying,
understand.
like, to think,
Are you just saying like his lyrical ability.
Yeah, like to think, to think that people would even. One, I don't even consider like arguments against him where it's like, oh, his beats suck or the music doesn't sound good or he's corny, is kind of like, I don't even consider those, because it's like, that's not his purpose. But then it's also like, ooh, like there's other rappers that are better, and it's just like, man, I don't know. This man's 52 and he wrote his verse on Fuel, and it's probably, I mean, it's definitely up there with one of his best verses. But the layers of it is just like, I don't understand how you can write something like that.
You
know
tell
what I
him,
mean?
IGP.
No, I'm serious. Like, dude.
I know.
He's got a quadruple entendre in there, by the way. In the second part of the verse, after he's already crazy, he talks about toasters, right? toasters being someone
I want you to stop
who is
for a
in
second.
gang culture, and like they, someone who's who is active in the violence of the gang culture typically. In that he also makes use of the word toaster as in a physical toaster. And then a toaster, if you say it a certain way, he even says in the lyrics, I meant toast to, like you drink to something.
Yeah.
Connecting it with the idea of toasting her, which is what Alec Baldwin did to Alyssa Hutchins.
Wait.
Toasted her.
Wait, what?
To toast somebody means to kill them with a gun. It also means somebody who is in active gang activities with guns. Toast to, like you're drinking to something.
See, that's
and a physical toaster that can cook an English muffin.
I feel like we've hit up on the problem right here, right now. The problem is this. I'm not smart enough to go through all those layers to understand that. I don't think 90% of the people commenting on his stuff probably get that deep, you know?
That's true. Like when you listen to it, it does just sound like that.
Somebody said IGP is higher than the clouds right now.
I'm not joking. And also, like,
I want you to stop for a second though and understand that everything you just said, if somebody doesn't know what you're talking about, it all sounds crazy.
No,
like,
I understand.
If somebody doesn't know who Toaster is or what Toaster is, you sound like a madman.
Right.
Just so you realize.
That's fair.
I know who Toaster is. I know what that is. I didn't realize the Hutchins angle with the Alex Baldwin stuff, but
yeah.
So
yeah. Okay, so you're right though. I do sound crazy, and that's fine. I think anytime I would defend Eminem, I would sound crazy because I think a lot of people just don't, and that's fine if you listen to music to listen to the music. That's totally cool. Or if you even like just like the base level of like lyrics from rappers, you don't need to like break down the rhyming scheme or how he's rhyming every fucking word with every fucking word or the double entendres or anything. You don't have to, you know, you can just listen to the music. That's totally fine. But I like rap music specifically for the depth of the lyrics. I don't care necessarily. I mean, the beat is a plus if it's good, but as long as what you're saying is like makes me think and it's like, oh shit, I didn't realize, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
I feel you. Put a door right here.
He says, collection of 9mm, tuck in the heat from the toaster, got the toaster like an English muffin. This is what I thought too. He said, got the toaster like an English muffin. I think it's possible that Eminem thought that Helena Hutchins was an English woman. Because if he did think that, no. Eminem gets stuff wrong.
Why do you think that?
Well, because it would like, you can just say that he said English muffin to tie in with the toaster because it rhymes, right? I just don't see Eminem being that lazy with it. I think what it is he thought that Helena Hutchins was English because a muff is another, or a muffin is another word for a woman or their private areas. And he is tying all of these lyrics into Alec Baldwin shooting her.
Are you sure you're not just an Eminem fan giving him a little bit too much credit right there?
I'm saying like it would work, and I don't doubt that he probably considered something like that and maybe left it in.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, I can't change it now because the English muffin works regardless. You know what I mean?
It does.
But if he did mean that, then that would like be the final rope around the little present. You know, like you know how you like wrap a present and then there's like a thread or twine and you kind of like do an extra tie, you know what I mean? I do sound high as shit, don't I?
I was waiting.
Yeah, it's like got toast like an English muffin. No, I meant toast too, like you drink to something, but it's in the holster. I proceed to bust and fuck around and get popped like Helena Hutchins. Like I'm Alec Baldwin. What I mean is bucking you down. Yeah, so I mean that all ties in. And that's even without the muffin part, that is a quadruple entendre with toaster. All to tie in with the theme of it's not just random too, it's the theme of the song.
Well, listen,
and that's honestly the no. And that's like the basis, the most basic one out of this entire this verse, okay? The infamous one is the P. Diddy line.
So we're here today to announce that IGP has become an Eminem broadcast channel, supporting his friend.
That's right.
You crack me up sometimes.
I'm sorry. I'm just this.
No, I love
I could talk about this verse for a long time.
That's great. That's great. I have a chainsaw, by the way.
Yeah, you get them.
Wait,
we just never got them.
What do you mean?
Ourselves.
Yeah, you get them. You just said that so
Yeah, you
casually.
get chainsaws in the game, dog.
Okay, all right.
That's been in the game. We've had the blueprints for that forever. We just never made them. Yeah. Why do we need them? We just chop down. We swing the axe once.
Seconds. That's why I need it, man.
We swing the axe once, you get 500 wood.
I just
what do you need a chainsaw for?
Like 30 wood. No, that's the thing.
Have you ever met Eminem? No, I haven't.
He's gonna be a grandpa.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's loading on the other PC, brother.
Are you serious, dude? I got us a house going.
I'm gonna get this patched,
I got us a house going.
and then I'm gonna transfer the files over.
Okay.
And then, in the meantime, let me explain these lyrics to you. No, seriously, if you haven't heard it, this one is exceptionally good. Because he talks about, he says, for a couple decades,
Are
been
you
letting this
having a
tech spray.
hyperfixation moment? Is that what's
I
going on?
am. That's part of the autism.
Okay. You're not. Who said you were autistic?
The doctor.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I know you did not. You will barely go to the doctor for anything else. I know you did not.
Well,
go to the doctor
at some point, it was like, man, you know what? Maybe I should be evaluated.
You definitely need to be evaluated. For that, I don't know. All right, go ahead. Go into the lyrics. I was waiting, man. I was vamping to give you time to
for
look
real?
up the lyrics.
Oh,
I
thought I was annoying with it.
No, go.
Oh, that's fine.
I just
I
had
don't
to
care
make,
if I am.
just had
It's
to make
fucking
fun of
Eminem.
you. Yeah.
It says for a couple decades, been letting this tech spray, tech being a Tech 9 pistol,
Yes.
from the day that I met Dre.
Also, tech, like as in technical verbiage, lyricism. What's
Lyricism?
the word? Lyricism. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. Thanks, man.
Possibly, but I don't know if you meant that.
Nah, come on. You're gonna draw the thing that he thought that lady was British, but she's not. But you're not gonna give him the lyricism technical thing. Come on, man.
I mean, it's possible. It just doesn't tie. I mean, I guess it does tie in with the theme, but it's just like
It does.
it's clearly for a different purpose. The English muffin thing is solely for the purpose of the toaster, and I think with everything else surrounding it being a double entendre, it would be weird if that one wasn't. But it's also okay if it's not.
Okay, sure.
We would have to ask him. That's the thing. And if he hears this by any fucking chance, maybe he'll steal it. Like maybe I came up with that. Maybe I could be a better lyricist than him because I'm giving way more thought than he did. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why can't I?
But anyway, he says, from the day that I met Dre, so you're liable to catch strays from the second that you press play. I suggest they do not test like an essay, because like where my homies out west say, we can just say, I'm like an R-A-P-E-R. I got so many essays.
I'm
Did you
like
get
an
that?
R-A-P-R. No.
I'm like an R-A-P-E-R. I got so many essays.
I have a bad headache though. I don't know that I'm going to be able to follow M's
Okay.
mastermind lyrics. You got to like spell it out for us.
So he spelled out not rapper, but it's missing a P, right? So
Yes.
that word I can't say because
Like
you'll
P.
get
Diddy?
age. Like yes.
Why would
and
I
he
get
says
age
I got so
restricted?
many essays, like assaults, but also essays like being don't test like an essay, like you reference, and also his homies out west, you call them essays.
Yes.
Triple entendre. The following line is, wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he?
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I understand.
All ties in. And it's also a callback to when he said, wait, he didn't just say what I think he did he?
Wait, he dropped it. I mean, he wrote this and made this album right before all this stuff with P. Diddy came out?
Yes. Yes, it did come out before P. Diddy got arrested, I think.
Damn.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway. Why can't I finish my fucking ceiling, chat? Sorry, go
Do you
ahead.
have enough wood? Use your chainsaw.
Yeah, look at my wood. I have 8,265
I'm not watching
wood.
the stream anymore, dude.
Why are you not watching the stream?
Damn, I'm downloading this patch at 85 megabytes per second. I don't know why it was so slow for you.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't know. It says cross character sharing cannot be what? Fucking patch?
And later on, he says, in still reference to P. Diddy, he says, my new Benz is better than your truck by far. Bitch, suck my balls. You either smoke crack or you're playing stickball in the street because you must be on
that
base.
word on stream.
Wait,
You
what?
son of a bitch. The drug.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I got lost in the lyrics. I'm sorry. It was clap. I said clap, not the other word. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not ass crack.
Or you're playing stickball in the street because you must be on base if you're thinking you can touch my car. This is in reference to P. Diddy allegedly blowing up Kid Cudi's car.
What? How many? Yeah, I can't keep up with all the allegations against that guy. I gotta be honest.
Dude, there's a lot. Yeah,
There's
that one
so
I think was
many.
actually mentioned. It might have been. I think maybe people were just talking about it. I don't know if they have any evidence for that, but it was pretty like everyone in the industry kind of knew that it was him that did it.
Really? Jesus Christ. Why can't we just stop like bothering each other as human beings?
Well, I mean, P. Diddy's maybe Kid Cudi knew shit about him and was ready to talk.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know the reasoning behind it. I don't think anyone does. But that's also crazy. You're playing stickball in the street because you must be on base if you're thinking you can touch my car. You know, people play like street baseball.
Yeah.
And they would like, since you're poor, you just
I know
yeah.
about
So you
my
use cars as bases. That's cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, then he goes into a crazy alliteration. He says, I don't condone gun violence at schools, but I can't get these voices out of my head. They're putting words in my mouth like alphabet soup. And then he says, I got the most content on the continent, and constant compliments give me confidence. I'm a cross of common sense and incompetence. I'm cognizant that conflict's a consequence of accomplishments accomplished through competition. I've conquered and conked them into unconsciousness. No conscious, I conjure this King Kong, or just call me kamikaze. I'm concocting this.
Jesus Christ. Dude, my headache-ridden brain today, I can follow like the first line and then it becomes so like just
Too much.
It's too much. That's insane, dude.
I know. But yeah, but he says it super fast too, and usually when people do shit like that, it's kind of just wordplay.
Right.
And it's like, oh, that was really technically cool. But the fact that he like the words make sense. I got the most content on the continent, and the constant compliments give me confidence. I'm a cross of common sense and incompetence, and I'm cognizant that conflict is a consequence of accomplishments accomplished through competition. I've conquered and conked them into unconsciousness. No conscious, I conjured this King Kong, or just call me kamikaze. I'm concocting this. It's fucking crazy, dude.
It is crazy. Oh, I didn't need to make. I have an extra shit. No, that is crazy. Yeah,
So,
I've always thought, not being super steeped in rap. Yeah, M's just an amazing. He could be a poet, for sure.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. He just chose hip hop for the.
Yeah.
What did he say the one time? I just wanted to be the Bruce Lee of loose leaf. I love that. No, but so to tie this all in, though, I have to explain this because this is like on top of everything else. So the first section of his verse, he is, if you hear the song, he is enunciating or like giving an accent, a percussional accent to every time he says A. Like for a couple decades, I've been letting this text spray from that day that I met Dre. Like he keeps doing that. And then he goes into the P. Diddy part. And then he says, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? And he says, R.I.P. rest in peace, Biggie and Pac. Both of y'all should be living.
Yeah,
but I ain't trying to beef with him.
Aren't they saying that P. Diddy had something to do with?
Yeah. Eminem has been accusing him that for ever now. But he said, yeah, so because he might put a hit on me, like, KVD, get him. And that's the only way you're gonna be killing me. Ain't gonna be on no beat, silly. So he's then now adding a percussional accent to the B's, right? All through that second part.
Yes.
Call me obesity. You think it's overweight? It's just beginning. And then he goes into the got the most content on the continent, and constant compliments give me confidence across the common sense and incompetence C's. So he does an A, B, and C percussional accents throughout the entire verse.
Yeah.
On top of everything else.
It's crazy. What do you think the crossover in our audiences and Eminem fans are?
Probably high.
You think so? Really?
I think so. I think genuinely Eminem is just like kind of like a, even if you don't listen to hip hop, you probably listen to Eminem.
Is that true? Somebody should
do so.
Can one of the mods do a poll? How many people here watching right now watch Eminem? You're a mod. You do a poll.
I don't know how to do it.
You son of a bitch. What how's your game install coming?
It is up, but now I am transferring everything over.
Okay, to the other PC.
And let's hope and fucking pray.
Yeah, fuck, dude. I am so bad at the build. Okay, I have a house going. I have all the benches down for us. I have water collection going. I'm trying to get garage up for us now. I am so bad at the building aspect of these games, though. Not just Once Human, just any survival game. I'm terrible at it.
It's understandable.
Is it?
I don't know. Well, dude, it's hard, man. Once Human is a game that's like, there's a lot going on. And even as much as we've played it, I feel like we only know like 10% of what to do in the game. I don't understand how these scenarios work.
That's true.
I feel like the developers have explained it to me like numerous times in these briefs and stuff, and I just don't understand. I don't get it. So it's timed and it affects the whole world. So if people who don't want to participate in these scenarios that last for weeks, they just don't play the game, or can they just choose not to involve themselves in it, but it changes the world at the same time? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm with you. That one time we've done the scenarios a couple times before, and I still don't fully get it. Can I not make my fucking shit?
Metalhead here who listens to Eminem too. Yeah, there's a lot of those too.
Metalheads that listen to Eminem.
I think because like of his technical ability, and like Eminem's a very like percussive rapper, so like it appeals to that part of the brain for metalheads.
All right, I'm getting a
You
motorcycle.
think we're gonna disappoint
myself,
if you did that poll? I think at least half of this chat would either
somebody do a poll.
like
I'm
listen to
shit.
it casually, or
you cannot do a poll.
fan.
Here, I'll do a poll. Fuck. Why can't you guys do a poll? I can't give you guys any
I don't
higher
know
permissions.
how do I do a poll?
Hold on.
I can't do a poll. 10 minutes copying over all the files. I'm typically listening to Skyrim or medieval music, yeah. Very much so. I'm a drummer, so it's got to be the percussive thing, yeah.
I just feel like I've noticed, and I'm not saying this is not a bad thing. Please don't anybody take this the wrong way. I just feel like I've noticed that there are definitely some out there, but I feel like I've noticed the broader audience. I don't know that they're as big of music fans all the time as like you and I are, dude.
Well, like in the YouTube viewer.
Yeah, just in the
demographic?
broad YouTube viewer demographic. Yes.
I mean, maybe.
You mean maybe? All right, I have a poll up. I just phrased that as quick as I could. You click yes if you are an Eminem fan, no if you are not, and it's okay if you're not. I'm just curious what the crossover is between this type of gaming content, for IGP and me, and people who also like Eminem. So you don't have to lie. If you don't know anything about Eminem, what are you guys doing out there? Because I'm watching the poll results go 60 votes to 50 votes. To 40 votes to 70 votes.
Can you change your vote after voting?
Yeah, you can change your vote or unvote. Yes, you can.
Oh, I can't.
What is it? Yeah, you just click on the other option.
No, it closes the poll.
No, we have 69 votes. Giggity.
Giggity.
All right.
What are my thoughts on Falling Reverse? I really don't like Ronnie Radke as a person, but I do also try to separate the art from the artist, but I don't really consider the music
a really bad person.
Yeah, it's not like to me, I don't really think their music is worthy of the separate the art from the artist idea.
Okay,
like, I feel
that's
like
a really
you can
interesting concept for me. You think that the person's art has to rise to a certain level before you can apply the separate the art from the artist? For me,
for myself, yeah.
For yourself, for me, their bad stuff cannot rise above a certain level. Otherwise, it doesn't matter how good their art is. Fuck them. Does that make sense?
It depends.
What do you mean? It
depends.
It doesn't make
for
sense?
Me, it depends. No, it makes sense to you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It makes sense for you if that's the way you feel, for sure. I can absolutely understand somebody doing that. Like, some people can't stand J.K. Rowling, and so they've like completely written off. Like, Harry Potter's ruined for them. Mm-hmm. And I totally understand that if you feel that way. I've never been a big Harry Potter fan. I've seen 1.5 movies and never read the books, so but I understand when people do that. People do the same thing with H.P. Lovecraft, and H.P. Lovecraft was a blatant racist, like horrible racist.
Yeah. I think
but
the
I
thing
also
for
believe in
H.P.
people
Lovecraft is if you're supporting anything related to Lovecraft nowadays, like his family and estate and himself, they're not seeing any benefit from that, right? Does that make sense?
Right, because he's long gone.
Well, he's long gone, and and a lot of his stuff is in the public domain now, right? So, isn't it? Or am I crazy? I'm pretty sure.
I think
a lot of it's in the public
I don't
domain
know.
now.
I guess that would make sense why everyone can just like make Cthulhu stuff.
Yeah. Where are chests again? I need to put some chests down for us because I need to unburden myself, dude.
Yeah, I guess it is all public domain now. That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You can keep that forever though. I mean, you just have to renew the. Even if you're
but
dead, like
he
your
didn't do
estate
that.
would have to.
He was too busy being focused on his racism.
And being
no.
dead.
Being a giant asshole.
Yeah, Ronnie Radke is a shithead. I want to hear my full opinion on Ronnie. He's just he's a fucking, God, what's a good word for it? Troublemaker. He is a how old is Ronnie Radke? I got to know his age. He's in his 30s, right?
He's a ruffian.
Because he was out with Escape the Fate like way back in the day. He's 40. This guy is 40 years old on the internet. He is 40 years old on the fucking internet, talking the way that he does.
What does he talk like on the internet? I don't really pay attention to him.
He just he'll get like a negative comment about his music, even if it's just like generally like, it wasn't really that good. He'll like retweet them and like scope out their profiles, find a picture of them, and then talk about how ugly they are or fat they are.
That's some hard.
Or he'll make fun of them for having pronouns in their bio, or
that's terrible. That's some
telling them that they're mentally challenged and diseased because they're trans or whatever. It's just like,
really?
Yeah, dude.
Damn,
this is Ronnie. This is Ronnie 101. I mean, all of his music is completely like like super defensive. Like all of his lyrics are just like, especially in the later like big drops that he's done for singles, it's like overly defensive. But I just feel like at some point you just don't care. Or if you do it like creatively, I think taking criticism and like turning it into music is totally fine, but it just sounds whiny from him. And on top of that too, like his, he comes from roots of like metal, but his harsh vocals suck. They're like, I know why he doesn't do them often, because like he probably doesn't know how to do it properly or something.
What band
I don't know.
are they now? Falling in Reverse? Is that
Falling
what
in
they're called?
Reverse.
I haven't listened to them too much. I listened to what was the one
40.
before, the other band?
Escape the Fate.
I listened to Escape the Fate some, and I liked their stuff, but then he kind of tainted it because I knew he had a bunch of other shit that was kind of like, too. So.
Yeah.
All right, I have a really good house going, dude. Are you?
Nice.
You gotta get over here.
It's still transferring.
Okay. I need you. I got chrysalis tokens. I don't know what the fuck those are for. Am I still overweight? Can I run normal now? I can run normal. Chat, I know you may feel like we haven't done a lot this stream, but look at this. I can't even walk upstairs because the ceiling right there. My bad. But I have been busy. I have been building, dude. I have done stuff. Look at this. I'm gonna put IGP on the second floor. I have accomplished things, chat.
Have I seen the prequel video by Falling in Reverse? No.
What is a prequel video? What the fuck does that
I don't know.
Prequel to what?
I think Ronnie likes to think he's some deep artist.
Yeah. Does he?
Oh, are you talking about the new music video, right? That kind of ties into Watch the World Burn or whatever?
What is Watch the World Burn?
One of Falling in Reverse's songs.
Dude, I am so far, like, my life is so siloed now. I feel bad about it, but like, it's like YouTube and content creation and my kids and anything my kids are interested in, and everything else just, I just don't know anything about it now. I'm old. I'm old. That's what it is. I'm old.
Yeah.
Man. Why am I so old?
I don't know. Age? Time?
Age, time. Time is
Time's
baby
a
down.
bitch, dude.
Oh man. And by the way, I don't know. I know you probably haven't, but I've been recording as well as streaming this whole time. So, you know, if you need to refer back to for like your M&M dissertation, whenever you get your M&M degree, if you need to refer
Trust
back
me, I've explained
to
this exact thing to like everyone I know.
Okay. Well, I'm just
Don't
saying
need-
I
no
have
need
it
to
on
refer, it's all
recording
up
if
here.
you need it. If you need it.
It's all up in my steel trap, dude.
It's
I
all
appreciate
up in
that
my
though.
steel trap.
Appreciate you looking at me. His new stuff hits pretty hard.
With Tech
Who-
9
who's-
and
who you
Alex
talking
Terrible.
about?
I have no idea who any of those people are.
Alex Terrible is the guy I showed you that that can scream on stage without a
Oh,
microphone.
you mean that
and he
absolute fucking psychopath?
the guy that fights a bear.
Yeah, that's
Like on
the
camera all the time? Yeah.
Stupidest shit you could. Well, the guy who just bashes his head in, and he's like, "Here, brain, have a skull concussion."
Yeah.
I don't know what a
He's-
difference
he's
between a regular
speedrunning
concussion
to,
is, but you know.
Yeah, he's speed running to brain trauma quicker than the slap fight competition.
Oh yeah. You know where those screams come from, right?
You're talking about Ronnie
That's
Radke?
No, I'm
Oh, they-
talking about Alex
sorry.
Terrible. Those screams come from his brain screaming for help. That's where they come from, dude.
I think those screams come from deep
Trauma?
gifts granted by the under gods of his culture. I think those alligator growls. Yeah. No, Ronnie Radke. No, I refuse. I'm actually disappointed. I understand Alex Terrible doing it because it's kind of in the same vein. I'm a little disappointed in Tech 9 giving that guy any time of day because Tech 9 is a fucking amazing rapper, and it really annoys me that someone as subpar as Ronnie Radke in the rap game actually got a chance to do a song with fucking Tech 9. That's actually upsetting. Don't tell me that again. I'm removing that from my head. I'm removing that from my head. Don't tell me that.
Don't tell me that again. All right, use animal hide to craft cold resistant gear on the armor crafting tab at camp. My camp is out here though, right? Oh, are the butterflies trying to tell me where to go?
Probably.
Oh, they are. Look, they say go here. They say go here. I need to craft with bare hands. Craft with bare hands. Armor crafting. Am I just supposed to craft? This isn't cold resistant gear though. How is this cold resistant? It doesn't say it's cold resistant at all. I'm just gonna craft this shit.
Put on your
Fuck it.
winter gear.
Craft the shit out of it, dude.
Then we can talk about what we do next.
Put on my cold gear. I don't want to put on my cold gear. Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna be way ahead of you mission wise, man. Is that okay?
It's the same missions, right? Like,
Yeah, that's
basically
true.
starting over.
Hold tab to summon V and discuss your next move. I got a banger of a house though going, man. Tell you, we got a dark wood door. You guys see this shit? It's like new age, modern.
Paulo, did you say Tech 9 will snitch on you next? Are you thinking of the wrong person?
I don't know who Tech 9 is. Well, I don't know. You guys have left my knowledge, and all of my music knowledge comes from about 10 years ago. So,
Paulo, I think you're thinking of what the fuck is that guy's name with the candy colored hair?
oh god, oh god, oh god, the stream might be down. Is the stream down? Chat, is the stream down?
Well, if it's down, they can't hear you.
This is true.
Uh,
Is it actually down?
all right, moment of truth. Moment of truth here.
Why is
Did
it,
my plan work?
Did your plan work? What's your plan?
I copied all the proper files over from
It's totally
the other
down.
PC
Wait,
to
they're
this
still
one.
here? I don't know what's happening. Dude, I have had such a weird week. You know what I've been seriously considering doing, and I don't know if
What?
I could do this. I've seriously been considering like planning ahead and doing like an entire week of where I just stream my entire workday and everything that I'm doing, because I want people to see all this shit behind the scenes that us creators have to wade through to get content out. Like all the, like, I know I have a lot of tech issues live on stream, but the amount of tech issues and just random weird shit that happens, the number of times IGP and I are discussing like something weird that just started happening to us for no reason, when the prior day the exact same thing we were doing worked completely fine and nothing has changed. I mean, that's like a daily conversation with us, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I want people, I feel like, I don't know why I want to impart the pain on other people, but I do. So.
Well, because there's no stake for them. They could just watch and be
This is
entertained
true.
from our pain, which
This
is
is
like
true.
what you do.
Maybe that's it. Maybe instead of just being in the pain, I want to at least somebody get something out of it. So I want other people to get entertainment out of it. Like if I'm going to go through it, then I want people to get entertainment out of it, you know, or something.
Maybe you should start a series of videos where the moment we start having tech issues, you just hit the record button. Don't tell me. Don't say it. Just tell me, or don't tell me.
I have to
And
tell
then,
you. I have to tell you.
no, don't tell me.
Okay.
And then you just release those as bonus episodes for members.
Look at
And then just call it in sequential order. It's like tech problems #1. And by the end of the year, we'll have like at least 200. That's a lot of content.
200. Like the hours I spend of my life every week encountering some random issue, which is by no fault of my own, despite what people may believe, and having to go down the Google rabbit hole and looking at Reddit threads from 3 years ago with some guy having the same issue, losing his mind, trying to figure it out. It's insane. And it's like, I have changed nothing about my setup. I haven't downloaded anything new. Nothing has changed.
By the way,
Hold
I
on.
tested it.
Does this work? No.
I would say it's some progress.
What do you mean you would
I
say
have a
it's some
black
progress?
screen, but
But?
instead of the regular mouse cursor, it was the once human cursor. That's different.
I don't know.
That's different and a good sign.
I don't know how to help you.
I don't know either, dude.
I wish I had a good answer for you. Someone said, Skilly, as a dude that works for reality TV where my sole job is to help a chain of people that embody one giant content creator, Akira style body. I feel you, buddy. Yeah, man. You know what I think it is like, like if you work in any sort of like entertainment production with a bunch of equipment, like after you start putting more than like 3 pieces of equipment together, like tying them together with cables and stuff, and they all get like software updates and stuff randomly, the potential for something to go wrong just exponentially larger than just having one computer, you know, or just do it, and it just multiplies and becomes a clusterfuck of like chaos probability or something. I don't know. I'm just making up words now, but you know what I mean. And it goes nuts. Well, I'll tell you this, dude, whenever you do get this working, we're gonna be set. We're gonna be set, man.
Think
This
so?
stream, well, yeah, dude, I'm getting shit rolling. You can ask chat.
It's so weird because it's loading on my other PC. I'm playing it right now. Let me make sure I can sign into an account. Yep, click here to enter account. Look at that.
Okay, I need a ceiling on this top part. Look, I built you your own floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have the entire second floor. You can be on top of the pedestal where you belong.
Okay, see, this is what I don't get. So my computers are networked, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I am accessing my computer, my gaming computer, from my recording PC, and I'm opening Once Human from the recording PC, accessing files that are stored on the gaming PC,
Yes.
and it's working.
Do you have network sharing turned on between the two?
Clearly, because otherwise it wouldn't work.
Well, then that's why. That's the answer right there. You have Windows network sharing on. That's why
No,
you're sharing files.
No. Why are all the files good to go and working on the recording PC but not the gaming PC?
Oh.
Is what I mean. Like, why? How come I can do that through the network, but I can't open it on the PC in which the files are fucking stored?
You know, I'm gonna be honest, that's a good question.
That's why I asked it.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Thank you.
I need lights in here. We need
I'm
lights.
gonna open up the launcher from.
What was
I'm
my
gonna
next
open up-
objective? Hold on. Hold tab to. Okay, we gotta talk to V. Interact with V. Plan the next move.
Good. We've survived the northern cold.
V
for
looks
the time
different now
being,
too, dude. A little
but
bit.
This is just our
Yeah.
starting point. What do you plan to do next?
I'm gonna go look for some people nearby and ask if they know where Igna is. And we have the silent protagonist as
Sure.
always.
And after that, simply walk up to him and take him out. Much as I wish, it's not going to be that simple.
So Igna is like the new big bad guy who IGP called Sephiroth when he and I watched the Way of the Winter trailer, just so chat knows. That's what V and the protagonist are discussing here, going and finding the new big bad guy and taking him out.
We're talking about the leader of the vultures. That man's got a whole army behind him.
I missed
And
a
if he's
bunch
as
of
capable as he seems,
donations.
he'd be hiding in a heavily guarded den somewhere. Defeating him on our own sounds nice, but I don't.
It sounds like the file is locked by a
That said,
process, but it's not,
mentioned finding
because the game
someone nearby.
opens. It's just giving me a
It's a good
black
first
screen,
step.
and it even has the custom in-game
Vultures might not have
cursor
taken
for
over
one's
the
human
entire
on
area
screen.
yet.
It's just a black
If
screen.
there are other survivors, we could get
So it's not
information
locked.
from them. Maybe even support.
Someone asked, is this game any good? I think this game is great. It's very deep. Like, you really got to sink a lot of time into it because there's a lot of mechanics and there's a lot of depth here. And so it's hard for IGP and I when we only get to pick it up and play it like once every few months. I wish I had more time to play it and dedicate it, because it's like there's a lot here of what I want out of a game. There's a lot of cool monsters and shit. I know I've been we were hoping IGP could get it up and running sooner, so I haven't been exploring and finding monsters today. I've been building a base up for us in this new content, The Way of Winter, so that we can hit the ground running next time, I guess, because he's still having tech issues, but we'll get there. But there's just so many different, they've like layered like 5 or 6 different genres of game all together in like this kind of MMO thing, and it's amazing. The world is amazing. They're creative. The narrative is like super deep and everything, but it's one of those games where you kind of gotta play like once a week, or you kind of gotta stay in it, you know, to like really keep up with it. So we be building. I built a good house, I feel like.
Before we landed, I could see a manned outpost over in the distance. We'll just need to see for ourselves. Is it occupied by vultures or other survivors?
Okay. Are you done
Either
yet, V?
way, let's go find out. I've marked the location on your map. Sort out your things, and let's go when you're ready.
Yeah, V now looks like he's like almost a dream, dude. Or like that he's not real. Like he's not occupying the same dimension as us or something. Which I know the dimension thing is, in 30 seconds, my hypothermia will get severe, but I'm in my house. I'm in my house! Can I build a fire? Would it be a good idea to put a fire in the middle of my house? Hold on. I have a bunch of, hold on, chat. I have a bunch of donations and stuff to acknowledge. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. What have I missed? Oh, not as many as I thought. Okay, we're good. Miss Invisible with the $9.99 super chat said, I got paid today, so as Fry from Futurama, would you say take my money? Seriously, though, you make awesome content. I don't know that I could do a good Fry impression. Take my money! I don't know that that's a good Fry impression. I'm sorry. I don't mean to disappoint. Miss Invisible, though, you're a legend and a rock star. Blurry Figure, blessings upon you. Thank you so much for that. Judas Goat Barbecue with the $10 super chat said, Sunny Ginger sounds like a good name for an exotic dancer. Hit that like button. Judas Goat Barbecue, you legend and rock star. Blurry Figure, blessings upon you. Sunny Ginger was the Heat plant that I was collecting in the game way earlier. And then Paulo with the $5 super chat said, I believe you, Indy. I don't know. I think he's talking about the M&M stuff. So, Paulo, you legend and rock star. Blurry finger blessings up on you as well. Really appreciate it. Hey, if you're new here and you haven't already subscribe for me. I was trying to hit 50K by the end of 2024. I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I don't think that's happening. Subscriber numbers have dropped big time. I had a very nice bump there for a bit, but they're way back down. So I don't know, unless things pick back up. I don't know that we're hitting 50K, but I would still like to be as far along as I can by the end of the year. So subscribe, and if you haven't already, go ahead and like the stream. I'd really appreciate it. That helps out a bunch. Just, you know, tickle the like button, please. Yeah. All right. I've did all the YouTuber things. Are you up and running?
Does somebody in chat know what so I've already shared, like, so with the network connection between my two computers, I have had to manually select folders to share so that way they can access them through the network. Does anyone remember how to fucking do that? How the fuck do I, like, share a folder to the other?
Don't you have to right click the folder?
Yeah, and I'm looking. I thought there was in the context menu there would have been a fucking, like, a share button.
Yeah, I would have thought so too.
But there fucking isn't.
We need a mailbox outside of our house.
Yeah. Zip the folder. No, I'm just trying to access them as they are. Like, as the same way I do with the other folders. I don't remember what the fuck I did to do that.
Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. Mail. Look, I put the mailbox right on the road for the mailman. Look at this house, chat. Be impressed. How can you not be impressed? Look at this. Look at what I've created. And the camp is right outside there, and it's right next to a teleport point, and it's 2 floors, 1 floor for IGP, 1 floor for me and the stuff. How could you not be impressed? And some people will say this stream was boring and nothing happened. Nay. I just got a bunch of shit from the mail.
I don't want to copy it over though. I want to access the files that I know are working. Ugh. How did I do this?
Oh, we might need a 3rd floor, chat. Oh my god, I had a lot of mail. I got Chefosaurus Rex, H371. I'm getting all this stuff. We did successfully make a house. Do you think the mailman gets hazard pay in this universe? I don't know. Ooh, I got an assault rifle, dude, called the Kraken Call. Nice. I don't know what that does. I'm having to wait here while all of my stuff comes in from the mail. My horse impression was lackluster. Did I try to do a horse impression? If I did, I don't remember. We're about to have a 3rd floor on our house, dude.
You what?
I'm gonna put a 3rd floor on our house.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's sick.
Why can't I claim any of this? Tests? I want this stuff. Test item? Test? I wanna... No. Do I have to... Okay, hold on. I can't claim this stuff. Alright, whatever. We'll figure that out later. Investigate the outpost marked by V. Oh my god, that's in the cold lands, dude. I have too heavy of a load now. I have to go put stuff back in the house. My bag is crushing me. You're right. I have to go put stuff away. I have too much stuff. I need some light in the house. Oh my god, I have so much stuff. Good lord. I'm gonna need to make some more chests, dude. All right, listen, I'm gonna have to populate your 2nd floor with a bunch of chests, dude. I'm sorry, but I have way too much stuff.
That's understandable.
Do you're still trying to figure out your
Yeah,
situation?
I understand what's happening here.
Have you already had your dude reach out? Wait, what?
Oh, I figured it out. Kinda. I kinda done did.
You kind of done did? You did it that
Kinda
right there?
done did, yeah.
God, dude, it's so dark. Can I get a fucking light up here? I'm gonna make so many chests. There we go. Where are the lights, dude? This enough is enough. We need some lights. Simple vintage stove, a campfire. Here we go. This will provide light, right? There shouldn't be. Oops, I fell. Hey, is somebody stealing my motorcycle? I think somebody stole my motorcycle, dude.
Wait, for real?
No. Somebody just rode by on a motorcycle. Okay. All right. I had a momentary freak out. I thought somebody stole my motorcycle. All right. Just some other guy running around. All right. Campfire time. Let's see if this burns the house down. I just need quick fire. I'm not trying to do a bunch of shit. How do I deposit? Operation time? It's only gonna operate for... What? Didn't I put like 99 wood? 99 wood, it only operates for 10 minutes? Fuck. Jesus Christ. If my whole house burns down doing this, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be upset, chat. Alright. Putting all the wood over here. I'll keep 915. Let's put all the metal right here. Tungsten, all the metal and ore in this next one. Dear God, why do I have so much of this crap? We're not gonna want for anything, dude.
That's good.
Oh, take this back out. Is there a deposit all? There is, but I don't want to deposit everything. I gotta keep some of this stuff. Still not working for you, buddy?
Nope.
What are you gonna do about your brand deal if you can't get this up and working?
Well, that's their problem to figure out.
I still think your initial install corrupted or something by accident. And...
No, I mean, I've already removed all of it. Deleted everything that was associated with it.
Oh, I have all the deviations. Oh. Put my charcoal here. Am I finally light? Why am I still overweight? What am I carrying that's too much? Is it all of this ammo and stuff? Oh, it might be the... I am carrying a lot of fuel. And arrows. Oh, yeah. But this stuff only weighs 1. Yeah, 0.01 weight. How... 182 out of 80? What is taking up so much fucking shit in my inventory? I don't think I need acid. I'm a bit exhausted. I think it's the wood, too. Where was the wood? All right, there we go. 73 out of 80. All right, we are unencumbered now. All right.
It was weird on my recording PC. When I installed the launcher, it asked me where I could put, like install it.
Uh-huh.
But on the gaming PC, it will not let me choose where to install it. It defaults to program files.
That's weird. Why would it do that? How do
Don't know.
How do I tell where my cold resistant gear is? I need cold resistant gear to go travel out into the cold place. Or can I just use my torch? All right, we're going to try something, chat. We're going to try something. It's probably a stupid something. Do you remember what button it is to pull out? Okay, here we go. We're going to try to go to like the really cold area now. 1.7 kilometers. We're going to use our bike. Actually gonna travel. I think I have our base going.
Nice.
So that we won't have to spend time doing that whenever you're actually up and running. I gotta eat before we go. Okay. I'm gonna try to use a torch to keep me warm.
Bernice, yeah, I tried copying the files directly over. It did not work.
We got a refuel. F to use. Oh, how do I turn off the do you remember how to turn off the radio on the bike? Hold on. Radio X. Because we don't know if that music is copyrighted or not. There we go. All right. How's the game volume, chat? Is it a bit too low, too loud? It hasn't mattered. All right, here we go. I am off to the races, baby. Oh. All right, that's okay. We'll fix that. There we go. I ran. It's good. Okay. There is fire in the house. Hopefully the house doesn't burn down while I'm gone. I may have accidentally left the campfire running in the house when we left. It's all good though. It's gravy. I don't think I should be able to go up mountains on this, but fuck it, dude. Woo! Well, that didn't quite go how I wanted. Okay, I think I'll just come down here and reset you up. Oh, I found tungsten. I'm using my chainsaw to fucking to get metal ore from stuff. All right. Yeah, I recognize this. This is the spiked tomatoes. I can use those to. And this is the sunny ginger. Whee! I need to get up to the bridge. Man, I wanted to fuck shit up today with you, buddy. Where you at? Oh, dear God.
Brother.
I should name my bike Billy Goat. I did just Billy Goat up the side of a mountain. And I looked over at chat and I almost killed myself right there. Okay, here's the real thing. Am I gonna die in the snow area? You will soon freeze to death. Yep. Okay. Hold on now. How do I bring out my torch? Here we go. Yeah, that's the torch. F for torch. No, I'm dying. I'm dying. Where's my torch? Ah. And then I'll heal. Ah. It works, dude. I can't use my vehicle though because I'll freeze to death on it. Wait. I'll soon freeze to death? But how? I have my torch. All right. I don't particularly have cold weather gear because I couldn't figure it out. If I run, do I get too cold? I can only move so fast, Cat. I'm scared. I just want to try to get... Oh no, my torch went out. How do I relight my torch? Oh, it gets too cold for... Wait, what? 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 I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'm gonna die. How am I alive? I have no health. I have 0 health. I'm almost frozen to death. How did I... Did IGP disappear? No, he's here somewhere.
I'm here.
Oh my god, I literally had like 0 health. I gotta... Can I teleport back home from here? You could teleport to home from anywhere, right?
Yes.
Your territory, yeah. All right, we definitely need to figure out... So my torch idea is not gonna work. To explore the cold area. That's where all the new monsters and stuff are. So that's why I'm trying to get over there, chat. So I need to figure out... I have to figure out cold clothing. My torch is not strong enough to survive that. I'm gonna lie in bed and recover. That was bad. You're pretty sure IGP is cussing out his computers? I think he is too. Yeah.
No.
No, not cussing out your computers.
Nope. Trying to figure it out.
The leg scratch stuff. You sound like you have that quiet rage going on.
Just over it. Could have been spending all this time working on the other video. But no.
But no, the universe had other plans for you today.
I just don't understand. All the files are the same. They're all the same.
Well, I think it's not a total loss today. At least I got the groundwork for us to be able to actually explore. I'm gonna figure out the cold weather stuff here too, and that way we'll really be kicking. I wish it told you in the survival guide. I also don't know what ciphers are. All right, I'm fully recovered. Craft armor, repair. I'm gonna craft armor. How do I know what armor is cold resistant though? It like doesn't say. It has pollution resistance, but it would have had cold resistance. Set effect. I'm pretty sure I looked at all of this pre-stream and none of this says it has cold resistance, chat. Anybody else playing Once Human? How do you deal with the cold? Do I have blueprints to make warm clothes? I don't know. That's a good question. Let me look back at my inventory. Let's go through the inventory real quick. So this is all tools. So I don't think blueprints would be under here, and I don't see any blueprints. I have a space-time backpack? What the fuck is a space-time backpack? The season backpack is used for the current season, while the space-time backpack stores items from past seasons and cannot be used in the current season. Well, then what's the point of having it? At the end of each season, items in the season backpack will automatically transfer to the space-time backpack. When signing up for a new season, you can transfer a limited number of items to the new season's backpack. Items from Eternland cannot be transferred to the new season. Oh my god, this game is insanely deep. This is consumables, so blueprints wouldn't be there. This is my materials that I've gathered. Ooh. Normal cosmetic gift pack? Sure. Exceeded the maximum hold limit for this item. Automatically converted to Lightforge. Sure, whatever. Racing stuff? Does this help with cold weather? Does it? I have a bunch of presents. Okay. Oh, am I supposed to confirm what I want from here? Oh shit, do I want glitter hooves bundle? Who ate my cherries? Glacial? Sweet frosting? Y2K? I'll take the glacial bundle, whatever. Weapon skins. I was hoping maybe some of this stuff would have... I kind of like that Y2K set. There we go. Renaming card, yeah. Ooh, I might need to rename my character at some point. Chrysalis tokens. That's something new, chat. I don't know what chrysalis tokens are, and I don't know what butterfly tokens are. A doll. I need to set up the deviation stuff so the deviations can run around, but I haven't done that yet. Gear. This is the gear that I made that he was like, oh, this is... Hold on, let's do that. Let's test that. The gear that I made that completed the warm weather task, even though it's shittier than what I have on currently. Let's put all of that on and go to the cold weather place and see what happens, chat. Although it doesn't look like it's warm weather gear. Let's try it. I made it from animal armor, so maybe it'll help protect me, or animal hide, so maybe it'll protect me more. Butterfly Kisses is one of the saddest songs ever. Who sings that? I've never heard of that.
You my butterfly, sugar baby. Come
What?
my lady, come my lady.
Is that it? Is that the song?
No,
Oh.
no, it is most certainly not.
I was like, damn, IGP knew that immediately. All right, we're gonna try this again. I don't think this is gonna protect me from the cold because I have my guns out. I got my arms out, but we'll see. This is the arm. Oh shit, I can't turn for crap, dude. Skirt, skirt. Bob Carlyle. It's an old country song. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Bob Carlyle doesn't sound familiar to me either. And IGP can attest, my parents were just country music 100% of the time, all the time.
Mm-hmm. Why are there people screaming?
Wait, no way. I thought I was surviving for a minute. I am not gonna survive here. Gotta get out of here before I die, chat. All right, that cold weather gear did not work. Did I die? Dude, so I died trying to get into the cold weather place, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was riding my bike, and and I was riding my bike on a road, and how I died was I just died, and the bike zoomed out from under me, and my frozen corpse just stayed exactly where I froze to death.
Jesus.
God damn it, that was... Can I go back to my house, please? Oh yeah, respawn in my territory.
Yeah, I just saw it on the stream. That's fucking great.
That was
Oh
silly.
man.
That was so silly.
Well, so I don't know why it just won't fucking do anything on the other.
It counts as a death. Oh, I don't have 6 deaths today, but I gotta update that death count.
So I think the only thing I can really do is just play it and record it from all on my recording PC.
Oh, on your recording PC? Can you join me from there?
Yeah, I think so. I don't see why not.
Because you could help me. You could get here and you could help me figure out fucking warm weather clothing so that when we actually do go to do your recording, we have that shit figured out. Because I don't have it figured out, dude. I don't know how to actually survive in the cold weather place
I'm just gonna
yet.
I'm gonna tell Paul to ask them. I think us trying to brute force figuring it out is never gonna work.
Well, it's gotta be.
See, it's
you're
gotta
right.
be,
We might
yeah.
be too stupid. You're right. You know, now that I think about it. Do I have anything to disassemble? I do that. Just disassemble. That was one of my objectives, right? Disassemble scrap once at the... Oh, I have scrap somewhere. Hold on. Where's my scrap? Wait. There's scrap metal somewhere. I'll try to complete the other objective and maybe it brings you along. Metal scraps. Right? Yeah, can I take these back? There we go. And then disassemble.
See, I would chalk it up as being an issue with, like, maybe there's like a hardware mismatch or something, possibly, but I'm able to open the 2 other versions of Once Human on the same PC.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Not this one that we need, though. Of course, right?
Yeah, I feel like we have such bad luck with this shit. Like, we run into the weirdest problems sometimes.
That is like more and more evidence. I could write a book about like the undeniable evidence that the universe fucking hates us. Because it's like, I can run the Steam version, I can run the slightly older version of no, I'm sorry, wait, there's 4 I tested. I didn't even tell you that I was testing another one. I installed an old launcher that they gave me specifically because I thought maybe it was them giving it to me that was the problem. I tested it, it worked, it opened up. I tested the Steam version, it worked. I tested the public version of the most updated version of Once Human that you are currently playing on. Just you have the launcher that allows us to add custom accounts.
Yeah.
You're still playing in the same version. Like, I could play with you with a new account on the current version of the launcher, the main launcher. That one works also. But the one that I specifically need to put a custom account in, I cannot do it. It's just a black screen. Out of 4. It could have 25% chance of it failing, it failed.
Damn.
It's brutal, dude.
Yeah.
And I get the most Premiere crashes when I'm in a time crunch for editing.
It is always like when we're trying to do something that something goes wrong, isn't it?
Yep. That, or yeah, I think it honestly might just be me. It might just be me. Because whenever I do solo videos, it's the same thing. I tell my wife all the time, I'm like, I'll send her proof because, like, I don't even know if she believes me at this point. I'll send a screenshot of everything. Like, for some reason, the Baby Blues Nightmare video released so late because every time I rendered it, at the very last %, it would say that a font is not valid.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I never used a font in this project. It's not even in the same project. It's
I hate that error, dude. That error
like,
fucking
you
drives
wait
me
until
insane.
the last fucking % of 2.5 hour video to tell me that you are a fucking piece of shit program because there's no fonts. I didn't use any custom text in that video.
That's insane.
It making no sense.
It does. It make no sense. You
It
eat
making no
all
sense.
coconut shrimp.
We give him enough MSG, kill elephant. He's still going.
I like his story. I don't know if you've heard his joke line about visiting Italy and going to dinner at an Italian restaurant with his friends.
We've already lost one of our friends. Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
He's like, Timmy, he was too skinny. He didn't make it. They brought out the 4th course and they were poking him and they were like, hey, what's so wrong? You know, like the food? They were like, he didn't make it, dude.
Identify yourself. There are 20
What's the matter? You don't like it?
Once more. Oh, Ashley. Aren't you?
How are you surviving the cold?
I figured it. Okay,
Warm
so
up by the
I don't know if
campfire.
this is the way you're supposed to
hot
do it,
drinks and
but
food.
I'm
Just
an
don't reach for
idiot.
your weapons.
The game told me
Guns are
this.
still trained
There
on
was
you.
literally a mission when I loaded up the game to gather these items, to gather these spike tomatoes, sunny ginger plants, and something else, and craft these food items out of it, right? And then you can eat those crafted food items and it increases your cold resist. And all I did is eat 1 sunny ginger plant that I had cooked, and now I have cold resist +5, and I was able to just drive over here into the cold area.
Oh, what does that say for 2 minutes? So you probably have what, 3 minutes of cold
Well,
protection?
is that 2 minutes? Yeah, is that 2 minutes or 2 hours?
2 minutes. It's counting down,
that's
dude. Look
durability. That's what's in my pack. I've already
fuck are you
eaten.
talking about?
Oh,
No,
right
the bottom
here.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder if I
Eat another one.
So basically, moral of the story is I'm just a fucking idiot, and the game told me what I needed to do to go over here.
Okay.
I just
well,
got
because I just
lost.
complained to Paul.
Well, okay,
That's
it
fine.
wasn't super obvious. It wasn't super
Okay.
obvious. Plus, the game did lead me to believe that there was cold weather gear because it has you craft gear, and I tried using the gear to come over here, and the gear didn't protect me at all. So,
That's kind of weird that they don't.
I would like some clarification on like how, like, obviously you're supposed to use these sunny ginger plants to survive, but I would like some clarification on how, like, what else you can do. So.
Yeah.
There's some lady here named Maisley. Talk to the column leader at the outpost.
Huh. So it's true. You are a mayfly.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing you recognized my cradle. Yeah, sure.
Right, that thing. Your big, weird backpack? I've always wondered why mayflies carry them around.
I put my deviations in it. They're these space-time dimensional rift entities who do cool shit for me. They're like my servants.
They're
But that
slaves,
doesn't
dude.
matter.
They're
Admit it.
slaves.
You're
Yeah,
a
yeah,
mayfly,
yeah.
Yeah, unpaid.
so
Unpaid.
you're
Yeah.
welcome here, old friend.
Dang, Fooster beat A Quiet Place. Look at that.
Well,
In
I
2
mean, he
videos.
got like 2 weeks early access. Also, Fooster's not using his mic.
I'm guessing
I'm calling him
you've
out.
Never
That's
been
true.
To the north before?
He definitely is
And
not
never
using
met
his
up with the
mic. I'm
column
gonna
either,
believe you
right?
on that one.
You've never been to the north before and never met up with the column either,
That's
right?
my bad, sorry.
I wonder
assumed
how
you've
the
been in
reception
contact
for my
with
video is
us,
going to
like
be
the mayflies
because I'm
used to be.
whispering a lot.
People seem to like my stream, and it was a AAA game for me, and the stream did okay, although the views have really shit the bed. Nobody's watching the stream VOD hardly, so.
Yeah, I looked at the view count on Fooster's. His second video is doing way worse than his first one.
Well, that always happens, right, for
maybe
all of
people,
us?
Yeah, but maybe people are just like, they're clearly not that excited about the continuation of it. If it was Poppy Playtime, I feel like everybody would be.
I have a lot of comments. I have a lot of comments criticizing the game on the VOD, and it's not even the stuff that we were seeing on
Yeah.
Twitter and other places. There's just people saying like it's generic and like, oh, I've seen this plot before. Main character's pregnant, then the father sacrifices himself, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be unique to be good. Is it well done? Right?
Well, you've seen this plot before because that's the exact fucking plot of A Quiet Place, the movie.
Yes. Yes. That
Just
too.
loosely has those factors in it.
Yeah. Plus,
What the fuck?
they basically, I had a like, it was like a paragraph comment on my stream VOD, them laying out every single plot point in the part of the game that I played, like literally plot point by plot point by plot point, and then saying that that's been done so many times before, exactly like they made a big deal of saying exactly like this, and I was like, okay. I was like, listen, unique stuff is cool. And I do agree, I like finding unique things. But I want you, without looking it up, to name me 3 other pieces of entertainment. I'll even allow it to be, it doesn't have to be a game. It could be a book, a movie, whatever you want. Name 3 other pieces of entertainment that have this exact same storyline without looking it up, without Googling
Are you
for
asking
it.
me?
No, I asked them.
Oh, okay.
Them. I guarantee you they won't, they're not going to answer, but I guarantee you they wouldn't be able to do it. They're just like, I know I've seen this kind of before, so it's so generic. Oh, bad. You know?
Yeah.
It's like the voice acting in the game is good. The visuals are good. It's not a bug fest. It is emotional.
And I really enjoy the gameplay.
Yeah.
I think it's very clever.
The gameplay is very clever. It's good like that. Is it unique? Are they would they win the award for the most unique story ever told? No.
Well, that's the thing, dude. We are so deep in media as a human race that
that's what I
there
said
is
in my
no
reply.
fucking unique. It's like,
That's
okay.
what I said in my
all right,
reply.
How do you typically write, like if you're gonna start from scratch, and let's say it's not from personal experience. Let's say you're working for a major corporation that needs to make some TV show, movie, or whatever, and you're in a writer's room with a group of writers that have been hired to do so.
Yeah.
Well, how do you begin? Do you begin with like a web diagram of ideas or a list of things that you brainstorm? It's like, okay, the simplest portion of the plot? What is the biggest takeaway of these themes that you might have in your head that could be a potential movie or game? And it's like, okay, guy is confusing reality with in his mind, and the world isn't perceived. We did that Silent Hill 2. Okay, let's move on, since you can't explore that further because it's been done before, right? So okay, how about alien crashes onto Earth? Has been done. Oh fuck. Okay, well, what if we took like a group of people and tried to see how they would survive in a zombie apocalypse? Oh, we've already done that. Okay, can't do that. We can't explore any further. According to this guy, the cutoff is if this is any bit similar to anything else that's ever been written or done before, you can't elaborate on it, and you certainly can't make it your own, because that would be ridiculous.
Bernice, it was not your comment, Bernice Panders. Not your comment. I just responded to your comment yesterday and this other comment the other day. It was not your comment. So I'll also say too, I mean, you could go to the stream bot and you can find the comment that I'm talking about if it's still there. That I have a high I've talked about this with you too. Whenever I call someone's dumbassery out on a comment that they make on a video, whenever I reply, a lot of people end up deleting it, and I'm like, don't delete it. Like it's not like I'm mean back to them. I just refute their points. As soon as I refute somebody's points, though, there's like at least I feel like a 50-50 chance that they go delete their comment, and I'm like, then nobody else can see what I'm talking about. But anyway, but I just hate. And then they also said something too, which I've seen a couple people say stuff like this before, but then after they laid out, it was a long comment. They laid out like every plot point in the game up until the point I had done. And then they also said something. They were like, I guess I'm just going to hate this game until I see Skilly play the ending. And then I'll make a decision on whether or not they did anything unique. And I like it. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what? Like, that's that thing you and I talked about. Like, you're gonna watch me play this and hate it. Like, and I'm not taking offense to hate it. They're saying they hate the game. Like, I appreciate the support. I don't know what it is, but like, if you're not enjoying something, like, don't do that to yourself. Don't force yourself to watch something that you're not enjoying. Like,
right.
I know you and I just had a big long diatribe together about this beforehand for other stuff, but like, don't spend your time hate watching something. Like, your time is valuable. Your time is finite.
Right.
Like, go do something you enjoy. I don't understand that mentality. I told the person, I was like, please, if you really hate this game, do not hate watch me play 8 hours of it. Like, go do something that's
that's
for your time.
That's probably someone who just supports you for you.
Yeah.
I would rather people enjoy my content for me than the game. But I've had way too many comments of people like dipping out, being like, dude, this game sucks, I can't watch this. It's like,
well,
what about the other aspects? Like, I don't know, me. Like, you think I'm enjoying this? It's like, if it's a bad game, well, then again, I guess, I enjoy a lot of games that people don't like. Like, I enjoyed Zoocosis. I don't know what the fuck people are complaining about.
Too. Yeah. Well, that's like, I feel bad. Like, I appreciate them supporting and willing to stick in for me, that they're a fan of me, and they are welcome to have their opinion and think the game is bad. Like, and we can have a dialogue and conversation about why I disagree. That's fine. No shade thrown at them from that aspect. But I want my channel and my videos to be fun for people and to be entertainment for people. And if you really hate the game so much that you feel the need to write 2 paragraphs breaking down how its plot sucks so much, like, I don't know. I'm weird. Like, even though I would like the support and I appreciate that person supporting me, like, this sounds dumb. Like, this sounds disingenuous. And I know, like, a lot of YouTubers say dumb shit like this, but like, I don't want you to spend your precious time on something that you don't like. like,
really?
I would rather, if you're really,
fuck 'em, dude.
If you're
don't
really
waste your time, go ahead. Make sure you watch the ads too. Fuck you.
If you're really not enjoying like something that I'm playing or something, or you like it's really bothering you, like, just take a pass. It's okay. I mean, I really need the support. I really need to grow, but like, I don't want you to like be angry while you're watching me. Like that's not the feeling I'm looking for from you.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just
there's
me.
there's definitely people out there who is just like like
I should
one little
introduce
aspect
myself
can ruin it. Like you
I'm
could
Christy
have
Torres,
like I've
commander
had
of
people
this recon
complain that like
detachment.
I'm annoying when
My
I
men and
scream,
I
and it's
are
like,
soldiers
dude,
of the
when I
colony.
think about it,
And you?
like I've
You
gotten
think you
so
are?
used to horror games. Well, yeah, of course, but
You're not.
like I've gotten so used to horror games and that
Really?
like
Mind telling me how you wanted
I
it this
don't
way?
think it happens
also to
often
do
that I'm
what?
screaming anymore.
yeah,
Like
you
things don't
you
start
scream. Yeah,
things
that
don't
much.
startle me as much as they used to because I've been doing like horror only for like fucking 7 years now.
Right.
You kind of get used to it and things
gonna
get
ignore
predictable. I
that
mean, I
part
get
there.
startled still, but it's
But
not the
you say you
same.
came here to
It's
own-
not
if
the
that's
same
right,
anymore because
then
it's
we
kind of
really
like
are allies.
I've gotten used to it.
The colony's been battling the
It still
vultures for
happens
many
for
decades.
sure.
Although-
But I mean, dude, I
although-
played A Quiet Place. I don't think there was one time
Hey,
where.
It's got both. I'll give you the location.
Then again, A Quiet Place was way more
All right.
cinematic. They didn't like. I think most of the time, what gets me is shitty indie horror game mechanics where it's like jump scare equals huge flashing image and very loud sound that busts your eardrum.
Mm-hmm.
Those always get me. Steel Krill does them well, but at the end of the day, they're still cheap.
You didn't get.
But those
Quiet
always
Place
get me
didn't
too.
Jump scare you a couple times? It definitely jump scared
No.
me a couple times in the first 3
No.
hours. Really?
No, there were moments where I'm like, I mean, I can argue this 100%. A Quiet Place is probably the most tense
Yeah.
I have ever been playing a horror game.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Like, the fact that, like, when you add the element, like, I can't actually yell
Right.
or talk, it makes it so much more immersive for me in my
yeah.
head that when I was playing, I was like, my legs were going, I was sweating, I was nervous like the entire
My
time.
thing
That
isn't
there's
working
moments.
anymore. My thing is, I'm dead.
Oh no!
I got hypothermia, but I just ate a thing when I got out of conversation with her, and it still said I had timer on my cold resist from eating the thing. Why did it stop working?
Yeah.
All right, sorry, man.
Damn.
No, I agree.
No,
with
you're
you.
good.
A Quiet Place was super tense. Yes.
Super tense. Like I don't think I've ever been that tense playing a horror game besides like maybe Trenches, for also the
Yeah.
same reason. You know, because I didn't want to get caught, and the atmosphere was very, very good. The thing about A Quiet Place that does it really well is it adds a good amount of contrast to the quietness of it. Like the moment where, like, even in the beginning when my mic wasn't being used, I didn't really know if it was or wasn't. I thought maybe it was showing on screen, like maybe I
died
hadn't
because
hit the
of that.
threshold. Yeah,
Remember?
exactly.
You were there.
Yeah, but I like the moment where after you tell Martin the news, and then you wake up and you're about to leave, everything is dead quiet.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, the tension is
That was
so
awesome.
weighted. It was like so fucking heavy, dude.
Oh,
like
yeah.
just the way they build that atmosphere up, and the aspect of like not being able to be too loud or you'll get caught. It's like adds one layer of realism to it, or
Dude,
immersion.
I don't know if it happened to you, but the part where you're in that house after having got like kind of off the train tracks some, and what's her name, Laura, you know, Martin's mom, ends up surprising you there, and you fall off the roof, right?
Yeah.
And then the death angel is wandering around down there, and you have to go get the plank, right, to then cross
Yep.
to get away. That death angel, I don't know if this happened to you, but I was in that little house where you get the plank thing or that shed or whatever, and it busts through and breaks
Yep.
open that scared the shit out of me.
That
when
definitely scared the shit out of me
when
too.
that I don't know why, but I didn't have an expectation that, you know, they could break the environment or they could break through like that, even though in the movies and stuff they totally can, right?
Yeah.
And so that's the time I got jump scared. That was fucking insane.
Yeah. No, that one definitely got me too, because that same I was like in my video, I'm in there. By the way, it's not going to be in the video, but I died about 100 times on that level. I'll explain to you why I did, because I was an idiot and I didn't realize what I was doing wrong. But I had died previously because I can tell you now, I got to the part where you laid down the board to exit. I was trying to be quiet, so I crawled across the board. Little did I know that if you stay on the board for just a second too long, it makes a creak and immediately alerts him to kill you. And I
Damn.
was like, I don't understand. The way it's set up, like as soon as you cross the board, there's a direct path to climb and then climb out. I thought it was a chase sequence. So I was like, what? I died about, honestly, like 50 fucking times. I'm like, okay, this is a chase sequence. They can't keep killing me this fast. This is ridiculously hard.
Let's head to Camp
Because every time I got to the end of that
and see
board,
what's
it would
in
make the
store
sound
there.
and then the music would start playing like he's going to catch you.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, you're dead.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, this has to be a chase scene. It isn't. It's because I stayed on the board too long and it creaked. I'm like, okay, I have to walk across it. I'm like,
Yep.
that logic doesn't work in my head. I feel like I need to creak. Otherwise, I'm going to like fall or
Yeah.
make too much noise because the whole game has been saying, slow down, crouch if you need to reduce your noise output.
Right.
It's like, so anyway, so I died by one of those times and I had paused for a second to take a drink after it reloaded and I was in the shed. And so I had already done it like a million times and was going to unlock the latch. And for some reason in this reload, he was coming across and I was in the middle of pulling the lock and I stopped the second I see him like through the cracks in the door. He stops and then the whole fucking building smashes.
Yep.
Scares the living shit out of me.
Well, then I did something really dumb, which I know people were cracking up on stream. It made sense in the moment to me, but after I died to him bursting through the first time, I thought, well, it's kind of a pain in the ass to open the door and the door creaks, and I'm gonna be carrying the plank anyway. And I was like, oh, well, what I'll do is I'll just throw a can, or I'll throw a brick at the door. No, it was a bottle, because there was a bottle in that building, right? There were 2 bottles actually. I was like, I'll just throw a bottle at the door. It'll attract it. It'll burst in. And then I'll be in a corner and stay quiet. And then eventually it'll leave. And now I don't have to open the door because there's a big hole there. Right.
Right.
I just thought I'll use him to open the door. That
That's smart.
failed so bad.
Oh.
He burst in there and then he was immediately just like, you know, moving his head around, bobbing, and then just walking forward. He walked directly into me and killed me. Like,
That's
and I didn't
hilarious.
have any room to maneuver out. I died in yesterday's stream when I was doing that, like within, I think, 30 seconds, like of throwing the
loading?
bottle. Yeah, of reloading. And everybody in chat was dying. It was, in hindsight, stupidest idea ever. Call the monster to you just to open a door. In the moment, though, I thought, man, this is genius next level right here. I thought it was fantastic. It was a terrible idea, dude.
Yeah. Dang it, Sharp says the Death Angel telling you your mic works was awesome.
Yeah.
That's
He's
funny.
talking about, that's where I died when they first started using it. I was like, I don't know why my mic isn't. Why is it not working?
Yeah, every YouTuber that doesn't enable their mic in their video isn't fun to watch. Yeah, I think Fooster did, but I think his voice is too compressed for to make a difference. So like, no matter how loud he could possibly be, I don't think it's ever going to trigger the monster.
Yeah, I was just watching different people play yesterday, like edited videos, and I was like, how come these people are able to talk and their mics aren't hitting? And like, they were all talking normal but saying they had their mic thing on. It was multiple different people, and I was just like, man, I was
Well,
like, I wish I could have
that's
allowed myself to do that.
I think that's what it is, though, because every YouTuber has their voice compressed, so there's just there's not enough dynamics. If you get it working, you should do it, dude. It's a lot of fun. I found it incredibly immersive to be able to whisper.
Yeah,
but I can't be. If I gasp, it would. I gasped a few times, like if they would walk by the creatures, and then it alerted them. Like that made it way more fun.
I talked a lot,
but I was still able to say stuff.
Exactly. I talked a lot too yesterday about the fact that not only do you have, like, if you're using the mic option in game, not only do you have to worry about IRL, your sounds and your voice, but you have to worry about the actual in-game characters' sounds and how much noise you're making, right? There's like 2 layers of stress.
I don't know if you know this either, but every time you replace the battery or you pull out an item, it makes sound.
Yeah. No,
everything you do in that game makes sound.
I
That's great.
died once yesterday because I was panicking. Like, I had just kind of learned about the inhaler mechanic, you know, and I was panicking because there was a death angel really close to me, but my heart was beating really fast and my lungs were red, and I was like, well, if I don't get this under control, I'm dead anyway. So I thought I had to use an inhaler immediately, but really you can wait until you're about to pass out, or you can do the F thing, you know? And so I used an inhaler, but that makes noise, of course. And the Death Angel was close enough. I used the inhaler, and immediately the Death Angel was like, "Oh, you fucking bitch!" and just came and killed me.
I did that so many times. I never died from it though.
Yeah.
Because you can look, like, I knew where on the meter it was, and whenever the creature makes noise, the environment volume also goes up. So I timed using my inhaler to when he roared.
You smart bitch.
Yeah.
that's
that's the beauty
smart.
of that device, is that the environment encapsulates everything. The wind blowing, like all the ambient sound is like almost like physically calculated in the game to compile. So whenever he roars, it would be louder.
That's really smart.
Or you can even like throw a glass far away and then time the inhaler when it hits. Yeah.
I did end up doing that at that part where we were talking about the Death Angel bursting through. Whenever I needed to inhale or something, I would distract with something. Yeah. So, yep. Unlocked new formula.
No, it's a fun game. It's a really fun game.
It is. It's great.
People are just they're the same way with movies. Just like, oh, and it's too slow, boring. I need action. I need Call of Duty, slide canceling, 360 no scopes. I can't enjoy immersion because it's not fun.
Yeah, people saying it's too slow are wild to me. I feel like if it was if they were in that situation in real life, would they just get bored and decide to die?
Well, yeah, that's what they want. Like Left 4 Dead, like, oh, guns ablazing, running through everything, super fast, running speed.
Plus, I don't understand the expectation of wanting faster gameplay in that. Like, what did you think a Quiet Place game was going to be? It's going to be tense, having to be quiet and slowly making, like, that's what those movies are. Like, how much progress do you see people make in those movies? Not a lot. Or if they do, there's a heavy price to pay, right?
Yeah.
Like, so yeah.
I would love for them to add like a survival mode where it's like you're out in like the area where they are, and like you just have to build, and like
try to survive.
A campfire would make noise. You got to turn it off when you hear something coming, or just be as quiet as possible. Imagine trying to cut down a tree.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that's what people were talking about. How would you like have a baby and not like die, right? Because you can't keep the baby, which is a valid
if you've seen
point.
the movie,
right? Yeah,
you would know how.
That's what you would do. But and they don't really show fully all of this in the movie. But then how do you build a safe room like that, and not make noise and get killed without like you can't build the safe room and like
Yeah.
Oh my God, it would be insane.
Well, you would likely cut trees down near rivers or waterfalls.
Yes. Yep.
And then travel them across on sand paths.
Or you would,
like they were in the movie.
You would do something like you would create some sort of noise distraction, maybe like a mile away from the waterfall, like put a generator and turn it on there, right? Really loud, and then go to the waterfall and chop down trees while the generator's on. So you have like multiple layers,
Yeah. Well, the only problem with that is they would destroy the generator instantly.
Yeah.
They kind of just smack everything out of the way if it makes noise.
That's true.
I like to think of those creatures as like you're really hurting their ears and they're just annoyed by it. So anything that makes sound, they just like. You think so?
Yeah, because they don't really eat people so much, do they?
Yeah, they don't kill the bugs though.
Well, yeah, and they don't try to attack waterfalls.
Right. So what is it? I don't really understand their motive.
Well, they're aliens. So it's alien to us, right?
I do like the tie-ins when you enter the forest area after the hospital, and there's all like the animal things. It's like, damn, they're describing all of these aspects that kind of encompass the creatures and how they operate in general.
Yep.
It's really cool. It's very Earth-like, even though they're not.
Hey, so I don't know if you've said anything else to Paul, but my food thing ended up not working anymore. I don't know why.
I have not. I'd rather just get a full explanation.
Yeah, so just get a full well, just in case you had like taken it back, I wanted to say no. Actually, make sure that you get from them.
Yeah, Quiet Place open world would be great. It'd be nice if they made a mode like that. Because you could definitely make a survival game with the mechanics that are already in the game. For sure.
I like having the narrative cinematic experience too, because I like that type of stuff. But it would be nice to have 2 game modes, and one of them be the fucking, yeah, the survival aspect would be cool for sure. All right, we got to make all of our deviation containers, chat. Basically, this just ended up being a prep stream for recording. Sorry about that, guys, but it works out because then IGP and I can have a really good recorded once human video.
True.
And I got a lot of, this will save IGP and I, well, I guess we still spend time doing it, but it'll save us time later.
Yeah.
I don't know how many deviations I'm gonna have, but
Also wonder, like, they have, like, the monsters have, like, pinpoint accuracy pretty much because of the way that their shells work on their head, but, like, if you went into a giant tunnel and fired a gun, would they be able to pinpoint that shit? If their hearing is so hypersensitive?
well, I
Or
mean,
would it just be a fucking mask of noise?
you don't see that specific scenario in the movies, but in the movies, you can definitely use sound to your advantage, right? To redirect them, or to, I think there's been instances where I think you could say that people have used sound to confuse them, right? So I guess it's possible. Here's the unfortunate thing about all that. You have to test it all, right?
Right.
And the only way to test it is in the real world, where you could very easily get killed testing it.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Have you seen the ending to the first movie?
Yeah. I've seen the first movie probably like
I was gonna say
6 times.
that's literally what they do though.
I know.
Like she figures it out, and
but
then it's like this
incredibly
badass like
dangerous to
pump
do that.
shotgun outro
Yeah.
card, which was really silly.
Yeah. The first movie, I think I've mentioned this to you before, is probably like in my top 3 or top 5 horror movies of all time.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think it's really good. I like it. It's a scary movie. I mean, it's not the scariest movie, and it's not the most horrifying, but it's
very tense.
It's very tense. It doesn't. It's got a good story, a good narrative. It's emotional. It has a scene that always makes me just like, as a parent, right? Just like cry.
Some of the opening scene.
Yeah, with the kid with the toy, and he just gets fucking. God, and John Krasinski's character is just trying to fucking save him, but he knows it's futile.
It always pissed me off that the mom just stood there.
Yeah, well, I mean,
in the moment
she got paralyzed by fear.
I just don't buy it. Like, I feel like every mom, especially in that scenario, I feel like you're taking care of kids. Their needs are like your priority 100%. There is no more work. There is no more you time. That's like your entire life. I feel like she would have also been running. I mean, he was running knowing the noise that he was making, and they could very much like be another one of the creatures and could take him. But
I think that scene was so well acted by him, because in his face and in that moment, I feel like I get all of his emotions that I would have as a dad, right? Like you can tell in his face, in his acting, you can tell in his face that he knows it's futile, right? Like he knows he's not gonna make it to his son before the death angel gets there. He knows his son is most likely dead, but he also he has to try, right? And then I think he also knows that he's putting himself in danger by making noise, but he also thinks maybe this, I get all of those thoughts and emotions from just the shots of him and his face during that scene. And that's why I love that scene so much. But God, is it gut-wrenching.
100%. Yeah, no, he's an excellent actor, and I love that he did that, because it really showcased. I mean, you see it a lot, dude. Comedians, or people who typically dip in comedy and nothing else, is like every time, dude, they're just so good at acting with their face. It's so good.
I don't remember. You and I haven't talked about The Office. I'm a big fan of The Office.
I've never found it funny, dude.
You've never found it funny? Well,
I don't know why.
There's some stuff lands flat, but Jim, if you watch enough of it, he's really good in The Office with like you're talking about, showing emotion with his face and face stuff. There's a lot of times where Jim in The Office is pranking Dwight, or he's pulling some prank on Dwight, and Dwight's losing his fucking mind. and they like kind of pan over to Jim, and just the different facial emotions that John is able to show is just fantastic. Like sometimes he'll pull a prank on Dwight, and Dwight absolutely goes off the deep end and has like an extreme overreaction to it. And you just, and then the camera pans to Jim, and you just see Jim's face like being like, oh fuck, like he just does such a good job with that like facial acting emotion, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. No, 100%. I mean, it's a good cast for sure. I don't know. I always found the humor just never lands for me. I mean, I get, it's like I get why it's funny. Sometimes I'll get a chuckle, but it's not like, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
kind of.
IT Crowd though, that one, that show, absolutely. And
IT
no,
Crowd's
the British version of The Office was not better.
Yeah,
They're both, in my opinion, they're both pretty meh.
The British version of The Office is too British for me.
I love British humor though. I
like
love
British
the dryness
humor too,
of it,
but it's a little bit too much Ricky Gervais taking the piss humor. I can't.
Yeah, it's
I can't
a lot.
connect for it too much.
It's very, every episode's very samey. I don't feel like it's very but yeah, IT Crowd, no, that's a great one.
I think maybe The Office, I gotta be honest, might be funnier to me as well, because I spent 10 years or 11 years in corporate America in jobs that almost felt like they weren't the paper industry, but they felt like the paper industry. Like you question, like, what am I doing? Like this isn't even important. It doesn't matter. Or this industry is dying, right? So there's a lot of things like I know you work too a little bit in an office environment for a while, but like if you spend a long time working in office environments like that, like there's a lot of parallels there that I think make it so much funnier. Like the HR person, Toby in The Office, who's basically just like useless and has no real power at all, even though the company has vested power in him. Like that's pretty much like every HR at any company like that. So all right, I don't know what else I need a guidance on how we survive the cold. I think I have all my deviations out. I have tons of chests for us. I have a ton of materials stored. I have a 2-floor house built. I have all of our synthesis and crafting stations. I'm actually smelting more ore and stuff for us. I have a bed. I have our mailbox down. I mean, really, I just got to come here and add you to the territory when you get in, and we're like good to go. I have a garage already where we can both put our bikes. Actually, let me make a second garage for you, good sir. I think I've basically got everything that we need though to like go and do what we would normally do, and now it would just be missions and going exploring areas and fighting all the fucked up creatures. So I got a lot done today in the game.
Nice. Thanks, man.
Yeah, dude. Here you go. I got a garage up for you too.
You the man.
Yep. I pointed it backwards, but that's okay. You can still get off on the road.
Oh, someone on Twitter pointed out. You remember in Silent Hill 2 the apple puzzle?
Yeah.
Did you get both apples?
The rotten apple and the golden apple, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't think about it at the time, but yeah, that does absolutely represent Mary and Maria. Mary
Mary's
being
the rotten apple,
one,
and Maria's the golden apple, the shiny one. Well, I mean, Mary was kind of rotting, wasn't she?
Yeah.
In the back of James's car.
Well, she was rotting before that, but yeah.
Well, yeah.
Even more so now.
God,
oof. Yeah. That does make sense.
That's rough. What else do we want?
Yeah, I wonder if that influences the endings.
The apples?
Because I chose. I don't remember which apple I used. Does anyone remember who was there on my stream? I can't remember which one I used.
I think I ended up using the rotten one, but I didn't realize what I was doing. Like, I didn't realize that you had a choice between the two. Maybe that's why I got the leave ending. Or maybe that plays into it. Or not, I didn't get the leave. What did I get? I got the water ending.
Water ending.
Yeah. That's what I meant to say. I'm just building different stuff now, chat, just to see what it does. Like, we could use a refrigerator, right? A refrigerator? A refrigerator right there. We need a refrigerator to put our stuff, right? Gotta connect it to power probably though. Judas Goat Barbecue has been a channel member at the engineer level for 9 months. Said, I work at a hospital where they changed the name of HR to Office of Talent Management. We call it the Untalented Office of Mismanagement. Judas Goat Barbecue, you legend and rock star. Blurry finger blessings upon you. Thank you so much for the 9 months of support, dude. That's insane. And I feel you, man. I feel you for sure. Yeah, that's... I think the thing... I would caution people, just from my experience in the corporate world, is just to remember that I know HR touts itself a lot as being like employee centered and there for the employees and to help the employees. But just remember, HR is also employed by the company, and their real mission is to protect the company from litigation, essentially. Like to make sure that the company's not violating any labor laws, to make sure that they are there to help in some instances, to make sure that the company policies and procedures are being like utilized and like applied to everyone the same, so that the company can avoid lawsuits. That's essentially what HR is there for. So don't ever mistake that they are fully on your side as an employee, because that's a dangerous game if you do. All right. What time is it? It's almost 5 o'clock. Damn. So are you still trying to get it working on your gaming PC, or you gave up?
I'm just letting it sit on the black screen. Maybe it'll do something eventually.
Okay. Makes sense. Is something exploding outside? There's another person. Where'd they go? I can't shoot at them? Why can't I shoot? I can't shoot my gun at all. What? Why is my gun red and I can't shoot? Do you know anything about this?
You're too cold.
Where do you see my
fingers
cold meter?
freezing?
My fingers.
I'm just assuming.
You might
You know
be
how hard
right.
it would be to pull a trigger on a gun when you're freezing?
If my life was in danger, I think I could do it. I am freezing. You're right. I'm about to die right outside my house. I blacked out. Dude, we really need to know how to deal with the cold. I'm gonna have to look this shit up too, because I feel like
another
I'm
answer. We're gonna get an
stupid.
answer in 15 hours
Because of the time difference.
because of the time difference. Actually, they might be waking up in about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, oh, it said it. Did it say because I was too cold? I'm not cold right now and I can't fire. Where does it say?
Did it actually say that? I was joking.
No, I don't see that.
Body temperature. What does it say at the top?
Where do you
Okay.
see body? There's so much stuff on my screen. Where do you see body temperature?
It said it up top.
Oh. Skyline Photography Inc. with the $10 super chat said, this is our first time doing this, but it won't be the last. Thank you so much for all your content and being available on our cell reception. LOL. We are in the Rocky Mountains. You rock. Skyline Photography, you legend and rockstar. Blurry finger blessings upon you. Thank you for the dono. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm glad to hear that I come through on cell reception. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I wish I could take credit for that, but I can't. That means your cell reception is awesome. Movement speed reduced. Roll hypothermia worsens. I have a torch out and I'm standing next to a fire. Like, what else do I do to not be cold?
Wait, where are you seeing it saying you're cold?
It popped up at the top and then went away.
Oh, I think that's just like constantly telling you, because it's telling you the thermal tower is at 0.
Yeah, but I mean, right now I should be warm, right?
But you are.
I am?
Yeah.
Okay.
You look at the bottom. Look at your hunger, like next to your strength. Do you see the temperature going up? The top is just telling you the area's thermal tower, which the community can build upon to help keep the area warmer. Yeah.
Okay, but why can't I use my gun?
Because your fingers are frozen.
No, my finger. I'm next to a fire. My fingers ain't frozen, man.
Can you press go into your inventory?
Oh, the durability. Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, you're 0 durability.
I need to repair my gun.
Can you? Because it's not your gun, right?
let's find out. No, you're right. Yeah, it's not my gun. You're right. I can't repair it.
Yeah. I think that is the most stupid fucking thing that this game could like. Genuinely, if I had one big complaint, it's like not allowing us to upgrade or repair guns that aren't ours is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, you aren't wearing any sleeves, like Jay Fryer said.
No,
you should be wearing
I
sleeves.
know, but this is I know, and I pointed that out when I put this on. The armor that I'm wearing right now is the armor that the second mission I had in the game for this area said craft warmer armor, and this was what I crafted. This is what the option was to craft for warmer armor. Now, how this is warmer, I don't understand.
Well, your arm is bionic.
Yeah.
Skilly choosing to live somewhere cold in the game is hilarious. The whole place is cold.
The whole place is cold. Yeah, this is like the new addition or the new
Event
area
server.
to the game. The new event server is the way is winter and everywhere is cold. So you're supposed to figure out how to survive in the cold. In fairness to the devs, they did warn IGP and me by proxy that this area and this server and everything was really hard. And that we should focus on figuring out how to deal with the cold first. I guess I'm just too fucking stupid to figure it out though, because I can't for the life of me. I tried following the quest line. I tried using the plants and that worked for a little bit, but then it stopped working. So I don't know what else to do. But yeah, anyway. All right, now I have guns that I can use. Their durability is fine. How is that warmer? I don't know. The game just told me I had a mission when I came and it said go to camp, go to the armor page and craft warmer armor. And then I only had one option for items to craft. And it wasn't like I had options that I didn't have materials for. I only had one option. And so I crafted that and that's what this was. But obviously it's not helping with the cold at all. So I don't know. It's a good question. I think before we finish up today, I need to go. I need to go do. How the fuck? There's so much, dude, in this game. Where's the? Do you remember how to get to like the tasks in the journey? This is what I'm after. Here we go.
J.
Thank you.
J for
Claim all
journey.
this. You know, you're not wrong. I did a lot of stuff today. Unlocked a lot of stuff. Oh, this game has a battle pass now?
It's had one.
Oh, okay.
It's a free game. Of course it does.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I forgot. The game is deep as it is, and it's free. I forgot
free to
about
play,
that.
yeah.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
See, I wanted the survival manual to tell me how to survive cold, but it doesn't. It doesn't tell me. It's disappointing. Yeah, I looked through this all before and it never told. So I am on, just in case you try to catch up on your own or something when you get it working, dude. I am on fire. I'm on the task for this area, or the main mission for this area called Snow and Fire. And I'm on the objective go to Camp Igloo. So it didn't take that. I spent a lot of time building and getting our resources and everything going. This is so it's not like I'm not that far mission wise. I shouldn't be that far ahead of you. So I can't go to Camp Igloo though. I can't continue because I don't know how to survive in the extreme cold that's over there. So it's too cold over at Camp Igloo for me to make it.
Yeah, there's 2 new monoliths there.
Yeah. You honestly don't have to buy the battle pass though to play this game.
No, it's purely cosmetic.
Yeah, it's purely cosmetic. It has nothing to do with like your progression in game or like unlocking materials or your ability to access any material other than cosmetics. I agree with you. I'm not a big fan of battle passes in general typically. But this one has no effect really on your gameplay or your ability to access content or anything, which is
Yeah.
if there's gonna be a battle pass, that's the way to do it, I think, is so that it doesn't impact gameplay at all.
Also, Schledgel, you can play PvE servers. That's the majority of what people do.
Yeah.
So there might be other people in your server, but you can't fight them, and they can't take your stuff or anything like that. You're strictly just existing alongside them.
Actually, all the videos you and I have made in it, that's all we've done, right?
Yeah, we've never did PvP. Yep.
So
No, and there's a lot of games nowadays do battle passes for cosmetics. There's too much backlash behind it for, I think, any company or dev company to risk doing it where it's like a pay to win. But yeah, Once Human is absolutely not in any way a pay to win. There's nothing to win anyway. Like, the whole point of playing Once Human is to do the story and just survive. If you enjoy PvP, you can play on the PvP servers, sure. But if you don't like PvP and you just want to enjoy the world and the lore and the story by yourself, you can do that. Just play on PvE. You'll run into other people, but they can't do anything to you, so.
man, I wish it would have worked for you today, man. I want to see all the monsties and everything over in the place.
I know. Me too.
The Faceless Voice with the 5 gifted subs. Faceless Voice, you legend and rockstar. Blurry Finger, blessings upon you. Thank you so much for that. Well, unfortunately, man, it's 5:10. Sorry, I gotta call it, guys. I apologize. I gotta go nurse this headache and get rid of it so that I'm ready for we're gonna continue A Quiet Place tomorrow night, everybody. IGP was helping me with my mic. I have a new way so that I can potentially set up to try to send my unprocessed, uncompressed voice into the game. I'm gonna see if I can get time to set that up or figure it out. I had one little issue with it that I could try to smooth out before tomorrow night's stream. And if I can get that working, that means that I am, instead of not being able to talk at all when the mic is active, I should be able to very lightly whisper, but still, if I talk normal or scream or anything, then the Death Angels will kill me. So, but regardless, either way, I had a lot of fun on Thursday's stream with A Quiet Place, and I'm looking forward to, if we don't finish it tomorrow night, we're gonna get darn close to finishing it. So, because I've heard it's a 8 to 12 hour experience, and I've already got about 4 hours into it. So I think we'll put a really good dent in it tomorrow if I don't beat it. So, do you and IGP play? Hold on. Riot D's been a channel member for 16 months at the engineer level. Said, do you and IGP play PUBG? If so, what do you guys think? I have not. I played PUBG a couple of times when it first launched, way back when. But I have not played it since the year it launched. So I kind of like, I understand the appeal of those types of games and everything. I've kind of just preference wise for my own gaming preferences, I've kind of moved past those battle royale type games. So I don't know. Have you played PUBG, Indy? I can't remember.
A couple times. That's fine. I mean, it was many years ago, but I don't know. I enjoyed Warzone way more. And Halo not having a battle royale is insane. I'll stick by that forever.
I will assume that Halo's gonna have a battle royale with the next.
They're supposed to have it with this one.
Dude, are you looking at my stream?
Yeah.
My Chefosaurus Rex is just standing on top of our house.
Dude, he's so menacing.
He is menacing.
Remember when he was eyeballing the weapon racks?
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Take care, chat. Yeah.
All right,
Thanks, guys.
Everybody,
I hope it gets
thanks for
figured out
watching.
too.
I appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around for the strange stream today.
Shenanigans.
For the shenanigans, yeah. Everybody, take care. Be awesome. Stay awesome.
See ya.